Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, brothers? How we doing tonight?
It's good, man.
Shit, man. We another Friday, another pod. That's what we cooking with. Where Cujo at? Cujo.
Cujo. That's what I was saying.
But it's passing him the ball. He's not even playing yet.
Not even. Yeah.
You dipped out.
What's up, man? How we doing?
Chilling, bro. Vibing. You know, it's another Friday. I guess we got a lot of topics to talk about. Brother Lucci has some choice words for the Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? Collective. You know, those who can't do criticize. You know what I'm saying? We see fire bombing. You know?
We're gonna do that towards the end, though, right?
Oh, brother's halfway wanted to get it out the way early.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for that.
Right,
I can't wait for that.
I mean, you know that one. Let me roll this up, man. Have you seen it? Have you watched the episode yet, Cal?
Yeah. I watched it.
Have anybody watched it?
Nah, I ain't see it yet. I only seen like a bunch of clips. They got spoiled for me.
What's your take on it, Cal? What's your take on it? Let me hear what you have to say first.
I'm gonna be very honest. Like they definitely flipped the script on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was expecting it to go a different way, especially after like the week before. Like I'm thinking it's going a completely different way. I'm like, damn, like CIA gonna come back and split my man's, or he's probably gonna get enough of money and like get out the game, whatever the case may be. I did not see that going like that at all. Like, last 30 minutes was like that shit was a pure roller coaster. Like, damn, he did what? What happened? Like, nah.
Yo, you know what's crazy about it though? Like, it's the same thing like with the like with these shows. Like with Snowfall, Breaking Bad, Power. It's like the main character. Like I noticed they never lie to the audience. They always tell you it's two ways out of it. You know, you either die, you end up in jail. I'm glad that they didn't lie.
Yeah.
But which I preferred it though. Like if he had like a fairy tale ending and you went off in the sunset.
I wouldn't have preferred that. For real. But that's me though.
I think everybody thought he was gonna die or either go to jail, one of the two though. Like I think the way they ended was the big surprise. Like that shit hit emotionally. Like it kind of, you know, it hit in all kind of different areas, bro. Like, you know, to where everybody was like, damn, they really did it like that. Because like you just said, Bruce, you know, in these type of shows, like they only show you as two fates, you know, that's either dead or in jail. But these motherfuckers went a whole different route. And that's what I loved about it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they could have told his ending any better than what they told it, Cal. Like I without, you know, making him look like the what I'm talking about, making him look like every other, you know, big drug dealer has looked. You know, got to the top, you got to a certain point, that bad luck come, then you start losing, you know, everything, you know, start losing everything one by one. So I don't think they, you know, I think they did a great job. Who do you give credit to that? Do you give more credit to the acting, Cal, or to the writing? Because I mean, you could have wrote that, but I don't think if he don't play that role like he played it, bro, it doesn't hit the same for just anybody. I don't think Ghost could have did that, but let me just be honest, Cal. And that's why I got to give Franklin his props that, bro. I don't think. I really don't think Ghost could have went there. Brother was just flawless, bro. Like that.
Yeah, I can't see nobody else playing that.
Oh my god, that shit was flawless, bro.
But yeah, like one of the craziest parts though is like I seen somebody say, you know, he ended up just like his dad.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah. He just like the ending was mainly about a generational curse or something like that. Yeah, because his fate ended up being, you know, his father who he hated. It's like, man.
Why did none of you tell me I made a spelling error in the title.
You did what?
You got it. You can go back and
Yeah, I fixed
we
it.
know what you mean. But no, I feel like that too, Lucci. Like, because there was like, it was great seeing him. Because you remember at the start of all this, like he kind of dove headfirst into the shit with like arrogance on his shoulder, like this is my shit. I'm finna da da da. And then as arrogantly as he went into this whole shit, he like life came back and beat him the hell up badly. Like, and then just seeing that kind of like seeing that spiral out, like Bruce said, like him ending up exactly like his dad. You see what I'm saying? And I love the homage that they paid to John Singleton.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
When he was like, when they were walking down the alley, and he's like, what did he say? What was he saying to Leon?
No Oscar.
You said what?
It was something like he was like,
yeah, y'all ain't gonna get no Oscar.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Like
it really be like that though. They really be He nailed it, yo.
Yeah, he nailed that bitch, bro. I didn't like. I mean, they left room to where it can be some spin-offs. Like you can tap into what Aunt Louie doing or the Mexican doing. Like, but even LaWanda, I heard LaWanda's about to get a spin-off show. Like the crackhead, she's gonna get a spin-off show, bro. That's why I said, man. Like, yeah. No matter how good this last episode was, bro, it's levels to this shit, man.
Oh man,
see, nah,
go ahead. And I'm just gonna say, bro,
you're right there. There is levels to it.
You're right. Let's go. All right,
there's levels to it because when you actually write good stories, you're a good enough writer as to where you can kill off characters and not have to rely on nostalgia and then just like clickbaity shit to keep people watching. Like, oh, what's gonna happen to Tommy? Tommy ain't gonna fucking die. We knew Tommy wasn't gonna die. During Power like 1 with Ghost with the lead, like we knew Tommy wasn't gonna die. We know. Yeah,
we've been killing lead actors, bro, for 6 seasons, bro. Like, come on, let's stop this, bro. Come on, man. We're not doing this, bro. We don't mind knocking off a lead actor, bro.
You really thought the lawyer was gonna get a spinoff show, Luke? He was really pressed for that Law Order.
Bro. You talking
shout out to Dom. What up, Dom?
What's up, Dom, bro?
What lead actor from Power got killed off? Last 6 seasons, man. Angela and Proctor are not.
Angela, Proctor,
Tommy's girlfriend was not a lead actor.
It's a lot of people that was in. It's a lot of people that was in.
We talking about the main characters, brother. We talking about the main.
Yes. But
Tasha, Tariq, Tommy, Tasha, Ghost. Other than Tariq's sister.
Those dying, like, come on, man, that itself, bro. Come on, man, and look what happened. The brother died, bro, and it turned into 5 spin-offs, bro. If that's not powerful, I don't know what the hell you call it, man. Like, come on, man, we're not doing this. Y'all want to do that? That's what y'all want to do tonight?
It's a good contract. The brother secured
what's a good contract?
With Stars, what 50 was able to secure with Stars, he was able to secure that. That doesn't mean that the writing was good.
The writing was excellent. Like, what are you talking about?
The writing was excellent.
Come on, man. Excellent. We was heavily invested in this show, bro, every Sunday, bro. Like, no matter if you want to admit to it or not, bro. Come on, man. Like, the last 10 years, bro, I told you, brothers, man, it's only one nigga that might be over Ghost in the last 10 years, bro. And that's the white boy selling the mat.
But there's not. Look at the other crime shows that you compare it to.
We're not doing that.
The writing is not the same. Look at Sons of Anarchy. The writing there is better. The writing in Breaking Bad is better. Sopranos writing is better. Like,
yeah, I've never seen Power get compared to any top crime show ever. Like,
bro, they surpassed those shows, bro. That's what you gotta understand, cool Joe.
If we talking about like Sons of Anarchy and like, you know, The Shield or what else, True Detective or Breaking Bad. I've never in my life ever seen anyone bring up Power in comparison to them shows, brother. We're not doing that.
Not at all.
But though,
Sorry.
like I remember when Power would come out, they'll talk about that episode for a week straight, make memes.
Come on, man.
Till
Wish
the
you
next
had
episode come
impact
out.
like that, bro. I still
Hey,
haven't seen the show.
popular. It's a popular pop culture show, you know, among Black Twitter. And that's great.
Man, come
Black
on,
Twitter got the memes, you know.
man.
That's a difference, man.
Come
Talking
on,
about
bro.
Snowfall, brother. Talking about Snowfall, man.
And
Yeah,
let's
bro.
hold on.
Nice, man. Like,
Stop
come
me
on,
when
bro.
I'm lying,
Go
Lucy.
ahead.
Stop me when I'm
Go ahead.
lying.
Go
When
ahead.
Power was at its start, when it first started like catching steam like that, y'all got
Mhm.
compared to one other show, and you're not gonna like it, but I remember it. It was
Don't do
Empire.
this. Don't do this.
man.
That's
Yeah,
who
it
y'all
was.
got compared to.
Don't do this, bro. Don't do this, bro.
And
Don't do this,
realistically,
bro.
and
Don't
we
do
being
this, bro.
realistic, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, man.
Empire acting
Look at
is
this.
better.
I don't know who this
Don't do
is.
this, bro.
Power is ass,
Oh,
they say.
man.
Gucci.
Empire
Man, you,
acting
man.
is better, man. Empire acting is better, man. The show is ass. The show is ass overall, but it got better acting than
What?
Power.
It does.
Empire. If I had to
Ooh,
compare
bro.
the acting, man.
Empire. Ooh,
Empire don't have a ghost. What are we talking about,
Oh,
man?
my.
Empire was the musical
Empire
one.
have a
The
Tommy.
musical one.
The
Come on,
closest
that
they
was
got
the
there
musical
is,
one, right?
is Lucius.
To
That's the
where
closest they got.
I'm gonna just say this, bro. I'm gonna put this out here. What we doing right now, bro? Empire don't even have a Tyreek, bro. If you pay attention to what Tyreek doing this season on Power, bro, the way this brother is acting, like, come on, man.
You're still watching?
That's the JR. Yeah, I'm still watching. What you mean? The fuck? This nigga crazy, man.
Still
One of
watch?
the greatest
Lucy
shows
like,
ever,
man,
man.
till the
Like,
wheels
what we
fall off.
doing, man? It's one of the greatest shows ever, bro. We gotta tip our head at some point, man.
Respectfully, brother,
Come here, folks.
you gotta get in our realistic bag. You know his show. You know his show is niche when it gets compared to other Black shows as opposed to other contemporary, very popular shows like in the mainstream. We're talking about like top 10 shows within the last 10 years. From the top broadcast, top channels like AMC, FX,
Yeah, Walking Dead.
HBO,
HBO,
you know what I'm
Showtime.
saying? Showtime. They had all the work. Mad Men to Breaking Bad
was
Walking
you know what I'm
Dead
saying?
too.
I think,
To even the spinoff, Sal,
Yeah, Better Call Saul.
Better Call
Better Call
Saul.
Saul, what about it?
That was
The
a
spinoff
powerful
is just as
spinoff.
good as Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that was a
You know what I'm
powerful
saying?
spinoff.
And that's considered a top 10 show. We talk about the last 10 years. These are going to be shows that's brought up within the last 10 years.
Atlanta
Mad Men,
too.
Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad. You got Preacher. You got The Walking Dead. You got what's another one, man? Because FX got a lot of them joints.
Damn, you ain't gonna say
Atlanta.
Power, huh?
Atlanta.
You just ain't gonna say Power, huh?
No, we're talking
All right,
about
I see what you're doing.
how it would be
Overall,
compared.
Man, come on.
You
man.
like Atlanta, Robbie?
We gotta stop this here at some
Power is
point,
in
bro.
the Empire.
Nah, it could never be, man. That's
what
bullshit.
other lane,
bro.
man?
That's
This is the
bullshit,
Empire,
bro.
like,
Come on,
House
bro.
Lane.
This is a top 5 show, bro. The
Paper
last
boy.
10 years, bro. Maybe about
It's
top
right
3,
up there
bro.
with Oprah's own network.
If we talking
and,
popularity,
and
if we
BET
bringing
Plus,
popularity into this conversation, Cujo,
BET.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we
any
talking about
of those shows can stand next to Power, bro.
See, you losing me now, brother.
Okay.
Nobody,
When we
man.
talking about big popularity, pop culture,
Wait,
we
Lucy,
talking about.
Power's
hate
better
to
than
do
The
this
Wire.
to Power. I hate to do this to Power.
You can't do it to Power.
It is
See
a
how many
popular
views we
show.
had on the. Come on, man.
It's for sure a popular show, but if we talk about even in terms of popularity, viewership every single night,
yeah,
I don't think it was fucking with Better Call Saul every single night or Breaking
man,
Bad every
know
single
what that
night.
is. No, hold up. First of all, we already know we're not doing
It's
that.
over.
I see
It's
what you're
over all
doing.
them Oprah
I
shows,
see what you're doing, bro. The brothers
No,
over there
no,
a different color, man. The brothers skin a different color, so we're not doing that. I see what kind of like. Come on, man. We're not doing that, fam. We're not doing that, man. Stay over here, fam. I see what you're trying to do, though, bro. Come on,
Okay,
we're not gonna do that. Come on, man.
What's a Black TV show within the last 10 years that all
Yo,
Black cast?
Cujo.
You can't. Bro, you can't compare nothing to the show.
Atlanta is way better than Power. It's not even close.
What?
And it's way more critically acclaimed. We're not doing that.
As far as writing,
that's an all black cast, or at least most of the cast is black. Basically, let me see what else.
Those brothers won't get no spin-offs, man. No spin-offs, man. Come on, man. I know, like ain't nobody get you talking about which shows are better, but these brothers ain't producing no spin-offs.
Well, obviously, not only are these shows better, but it's just better than everything. Yeah, they're better, man.
Atlanta's
way overpowered, man.
Never, bro. That's a personal opinion right there, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I've never seen Atlanta. I've never seen an Atlanta meme, man. Never seen it, bro. Never seen a obituary for somebody from ATL, Atlanta, or whatever. None of that shit, or whatever. Nah, bro. We're not doing that, bro. Come on, bro. Niggas don't even get hold up, Bruce. Niggas don't even care when niggas die on there, bro. That show is
nobody ever died on there.
See what I'm saying? Oh, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all ain't even knocking on main characters.
I'll be fair because that's a comedy and it's a half-hour show, so it'd be unfair to
come on, man.
All right, whatever. But
you gotta stop.
It's not over the wire. Don't even lie, brother.
What Power?
That shows within the last 10 years.
Man, the Hawaii don't got no ghosts, man. I don't care what you saying, bro. They don't got that, bro. They got all these. Come on, man. You got the box. Come on.
Few shows, even if the cast is all black, where you know at least more than one actor from that show. Damn near every character on there is critically acclaimed to some degree. It don't matter who it is, from Stringer's crew, all them brothers, bro. Are known for something. It no matter what it is, bro. Everybody was on there known for something. At least one specific thing. Power is kind of in that dynamic too, but it's not as widely recognized, man. We're not doing that, brother. It's in the BT Plus.
What Power?
Thing, man. The have and the have not.
Are you serious?
As far as the writing,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we had 7 million views on the day.
Yeah. House of Pain and Meet the Brown. It's in that lane, brother.
You gonna stop. Say that's some disrespectful shit right there, man. I'm not gonna lie. Excuse my language. That's a
very successful.
We're not doing that, Cujo. We're not gonna do that at all, fam. That's a lie.
BT Plus is successful, brother. What you mean, man?
Bro, you can't. It's no show, bro. It's just no show, bro. It's like, bro, like, did you see the premiere numbers? Snowfall didn't even do those numbers. 7 million. Snowfall did 4-5 million. Like, no, man. Listen, I ain't man. Listen, man. I'm telling you right now, bro. We gonna pull up the numbers you want to come on right here, man.
Breaking Bad was doing 10, 11 mil.
No, we're not going. Now you're going back over to that side. See what I'm saying? I'm not doing that with you, man. You trying to go to that side? We know why those numbers look like that, bro. Come on, man.
It's not because the
That's not why you trying to talk about.
Nah, fam. Come on, man. He trying to.
Being fair, if we're being honest,
bro,
the show way more realistic, man. We got a white man that had to, you know what I'm saying, come up, you know what I'm saying, cooking the meth in the lab and all that.
He got cancer.
Losing funds. Yeah, dying from cancer and shit, wifey cheating on, all type of bullshit, man. You're dealing with a lot. Meanwhile, you got ghosts already in the suburbs.
What else?
Nonsense. We never first of all. When have you ever seen the brothers cook anything? What episode, man?
I didn't see no brothers go to plenty trap houses.
Man, Ghost was never in no soup.
He didn't trap. You forgot. He had to go because when we was introduced to Ghost, you got to understand this, Cujo. When we was introduced to Ghost, Ghost was in the position Franklin was at towards the end of his
brother.
You got to understand that. You see what I'm saying? The levels.
He couldn't get close to that.
The brother was already like, come on, we don't even do no hand-to-hand transaction with money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Brother, if you watch the show, you understand that.
He said we.
Yeah, we. Yeah, we don't do those type of things, bro. Yeah, we don't do those type of things. No transactions. Come on, man. Go ahead. I already know. Here we go.
Brother said, "Oh yeah, Ghost was at the end where Franklin was like trying to get at the end of the show, right? We watched this nigga.
Well, hold up, Cal. Let me correct. I said we was introduced to Ghost when Ghost, where Ghost was where Franklin was at towards the end of his life.
Right.
When he was on top, when we was introduced to Ghost, so we'll never see him in the kitchen cooking anything up. Now we got backstory, so you know what? You want to see Ghost cooking dope up? Go watch Raising Cannon. You see how we do that, Cujo? We can pass the ball off at any time. We got shooters, man. We got 5 shooters on the floor at any time, man. We'll stretch you out. Pause.
To be fair, they didn't introduce. The show is really the Power Book 3 is really only focusing on Kanan. They didn't introduce Ghost or Tommy yet. Maybe they might later on down the line, but the storyline is mainly focusing on Kanan. So everybody else, like, you know, his mother Rock, his uncle Louie, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Mark. That's really focusing on Kanan specifically, not
just what I told you.
Tommy in his younger years. You know
if you want to see, no, it's not this, because when Power ended, when they did the little trailer for the next
they
scene,
did the trailer. Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that the brothers was at school. So you're gonna see it. Say, hold up, just be cool. So you're gonna get your chance to see this brother in the kitchen doing his things, man. Who was cooking them things in there, man? Just be cool, man.
Let's be realistic, man.
Say, hold up, Miranda. Somebody say they can't comment on the in the YouTube. You know what's going on?
What happened? What you mean?
Who said that? Where?
One of my homeboys. He said it's not allowing him to comment it. Only listen.
Go
ahead, good though. I just wanted to put that out there.
I mean, I could comment. I don't know.
Yeah, what was I about to say? Oh yeah. The brother owned the nightclub. All right, could have created a franchise out of that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
You might have to subscribe, Lucci. By the way, go ahead, Kucha.
Nah, yeah, you're good. You could have created a franchise from that, right? Instead, he wanted to be a hooligan, right? He started off with money from the very beginning. Started off making good money, good paper. Tommy, same thing, making decent amount of bread. Then it started getting unrealistic. They fight Russians and another week Puerto Ricans.
Hey, that's what happened when you on top of the game, Cujo. This ain't no nickel and dime dealing niggas, man. It's so come on, bro. Like, bro, how could you not? Nah, fam. In New York, bro, that shit could happen in New York. Bro. I don't put it past you.
$2 million in crack.
Yeah. Yeah, brother gonna make it happen. Brother's gonna make it happen, man. Come on, bro.
You think that's realistic, man?
Man,
$2 million in crack,
bro.
Look at the ops movies, brother.
Hey, hold on.
That's what I was gonna say.
By the night, we're killing everybody.
Flip the table.
Come
Luke,
on,
hold
man.
on. Because this man goes out here having a beef with some mediocre ass cartel niggas. My nigga Franklin was beefing with the CIA, the FBI, and the DA.
Hold on, you want to really do this? Man, Franklin was a hope, man. Like, we're not doing that, man. Franklin was a hope, man. For some strange reason, his brother turned to a serial killer this season, man. We're not gonna do that, bro. I don't mean to bash this brother like that, man. That man would look. Come on, that man would cut like that, man.
Man,
you serious, Cal? This brother was that wasn't realistic. How?
You don't just go into the streets.
Man, hold up, bro.
Everybody starts off like a demon, man. So
that brother Jerome almost caught a heart attack from killing somebody, bro. And the next season, he come back. Nah, this brother's a whole killer, bro. He's a general. It don't happen that fast, Cujo. Let me tell you something. It just don't happen that fast. If it ain't you from the jump, it just don't happen like that, bro. You see what Ghost and Tom, you seen that shit was in there from jump. Like, Franklin, we got to build you up to be a tough guy. Like, come on, man. You're a tough guy. That's freckles in your face. Stop acting like a bad guy. Stop acting like a bad guy, man. Come on, man. Franklin, stop, man.
When Ghost would get into something and he'll have to handle it by himself, he'll get like a gun, all black suit, a mask. And
that's how we roll. Hey, that's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Figure something out.
That's what we do, son.
they
The Black
miraculously
MacGyver.
get all
The Black
swag,
MacGyvers.
Stop it, man.
That brother was the Black
Brother, you gotta
MacGyver,
figure
man.
something
Come
out.
on, bro. You know,
Only
back.
dynamic I actually liked that I thought was actually pretty good, man, is the whole dynamic between him and Tasha. I thought that was pretty realistic, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it was kind of you know, I felt like it was funny overall. Like literally start off the season with her cheating, you know what I'm saying? Then he ends up with Angela. And you know what I'm saying? Like that whole dynamic was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Like that whole dynamic was hilarious, man.
What's that? Come on, bro.
I just
you could not see that happen. You could not see that happening, though.
Yes, I can see that happening in a Tyler Perry fucking movie, Lucci.
Right.
That's
so you don't feel like
that nigga told his own wife,
I just lost the
love of my life.
Yeah, that's all.
That's crazy, Lucci.
man, that was the love of his life, bro. Like what you want, man? The woman came back in his
top
bro.
5, man.
That was the one that got away from him, bro. Like the brother still was in love. What you want from him? He was willing to throw away his family.
That's
man.
You know what I'm saying? He was willing to throw away his family, bro. But it's
the best supporting characters from that show.
MacGyver would throw away his family for no side pussy. Relax.
Man, that wasn't no side pussy, man. You see what? Hold on. Let's think about this, bro. Ghost and Tasha was on 2 different levels, bro. Tasha wanted Ghost to continue doing being in a drug, and Ghost wanted to go legal, bro. So of course you're gonna, you know, like started growing resentment towards Tasha. Now, you know, made nigga want to go and try other options out, man. Like, what the fuck we doing, son? Y'all acting like Tasha was the better choice. Oh, he did this on his wife. What the fuck about what she was telling him? Like, how can a nigga not want to get away from that? You know, if he's trying to do something other besides what they've been doing all their life. And trying to save his kids in the process because he eventually knew this shit was going to happen to Tyreek. Oh, go back to Tyreek. What about the letter he got in jail? Nigga wrote a letter, man. 4 seasons ago, man. The brother got this.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
You know, nigga, I knew you was gonna end up in here. Come on, man. You can't, man. Come on, classic, man. Y'all don't got, man. Go ahead.
Talk about this.
We got moments like that, bro. We got moments, man.
How many times have you ever seen a Tommy gun, brother? Yeah. Who goes to someone's house to kill a lawyer with a Tommy gun and miss 57
It's
times?
a throwback. What do you mean? Like
the brother missed 57
maybe it was
times until he got into the last room. Then all of a sudden, he miraculously makes every single shot. But before that, nigga missed every shot. Shot the whole crib up. First of all, he shot the gun with one hand. That's ridiculous. Okay. That's a damn Tommy gun. The kickback off that alone will crack your damn face. Shot that shit with one gun like he was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Then he got into the last room like, yeah, Proctor, this your last time, brother. Say what you got to say. I love my kid. Then you get smoked. Stop it, brother. And we're not even going to get started with Dre, man. Dre was relentless, man.
Oh,
that
man.
brother survived 3-4 seasons for no reason, man. This African brother running around doing whatever he want, then he dies in prison, man. That shit was ridiculous, man. They gave that brother 9 lives, man. That was ridiculous, man. I'm sorry, brother. That's not realistic, man. It ain't real, man. Never seen these brothers cook up nothing one time. Never seen him in the trap house once. Nothing. They in suits all day. You know what I'm saying? Just racking up 5 stars like it's GTA, man. That's not real, brother. That's not real, man. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters don't wear suits every day, man. You should have just stayed with the nightclub, you know what I'm saying, and went legit. But instead, he listened to Tasha, you know what I'm saying? Let you know, I don't know what was going on at the time, you know what I'm saying? Let her fuck his brain up. And he got smoked, man. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody left a comment, said, Lucci, why do you like bad shows? I don't know who left it, but
hey, man. All I'm saying, and now his son in college, you know what I'm saying? Now he moving weight. Like, come on, man. Still don't got a car, by the way. Still don't got a vehicle.
I bet you they trying to slowly turn him into Ghost.
Yeah,
he
build
is.
Him up. Yeah.
They giving him
that's a lie, bro. You didn't see the work we just caught, man. Stop lying, man. See, come back, mute up, come back to you telling this brother, man, he ain't got a car. Come on, man. You ain't see we just the joint we
After
just
3
caught.
seasons, man.
Man, you don't need a car in New York, bro. You know that.
He's selling crack
You
in
15
school.
minutes away.
You know,
Come on,
he's selling
man.
crack.
Wait,
He's
which
selling
borough
crack
is he
school.
in? What borough is he in?
Tariq is he's originally
Manhattan, huh?
but they shoot the show in Manhattan.
2 million in crack.
He might not need a car. He might not need a car.
Might not need it. I mean, I guess, man. I guess. I mean, I suppose, man. The show is
If you said
unrealistic.
Queens or something, that would have been like, yeah.
They on there shooting Desert Eagles with one hand. All right, a lot of looking.
Oh, come on, man. Now you nitpicking, bro. Now you nitpicking. You didn't even go to all that. Yeah, you nitpicking, bro. Because you know what? I could go to these.
The kickback of that alone will destroy your face. If you think about to lift that up with one hand and the recoil, just no, we're not doing that, brother. That is a 50 cal, okay? That gun is ridiculous, man.
Glad.
And they on there shooting that
why? Hold on.
like it's
Why
a 38.
You don't tell these niggas in battle rap nothing, though. You talking about Tyreek right now? These brothers in battle rap. You don't tell these brothers in battle rap nothing, man.
Look at what Sebastian said. Look at what
Machete clapping all this shit or whatever, bro. You worry about how niggas shooting the Desert Eagle.
The thing that was good about Snowfall, at least, it was based on a true story. So a lot of it was loosely based, but a lot of it was also based on a true story. So the ending was very much realistic. You see how he played out in the beginning, innocent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
was trying to figure out his options. Either go to school, you know what I'm saying, work a nice little cool little job, you know what I'm saying, city job, state job, or you know, work somewhere local, you know what I'm saying, get your degree and, you know, stay out the way, make at least a little bread, or, you know what I'm saying, make an empire, you know what I'm saying, but there's a lot that comes with that. And, you know, in the beginning, it wasn't easy for him initially. Then, as you can see, he kind of transitioned into something completely different. Ended up killing his girl's dad, and you know what I'm saying. Then didn't get his mother involved. You know, having to kill his best man's, all type of shit, man. It was a lot, bro. That shit was realistic, man. Not only was it realistic, but it captured a specific time. You know what I'm saying? Where this was at the height of the Reagan era. You know what I'm saying? This was at the height of a lot of political shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot going on at that time. So it covered as much as a lot of events at the time that kind of played into why, you know what I'm saying, Franklin's neighborhood was just flooded with fucking crack and drugs and all type of shit. So Teddy being who he is, man, he was basically the personification of all of that shit. Like, yeah, I'm here. I ain't forcing nobody to do anything. But I'm gonna put in your neighborhoods and I'm gonna entice niggas. I'm gonna convince niggas. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, disenfranchise people. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, not give people jobs, all this type of shit. And at the same time, I put this shit in your hand, and whatever you do with it, it's not my responsibility. That's basically his whole angle. And Franklin took the bait. And we seen how that played out, like literally,
and he
bro.
tried too. He went to college and all that, but he couldn't afford it, and they kicked him out and sent him back to the streets. So he had no choice, bro.
And so many people died in the process, man. He done took so many lives, and guess what, man? It got too much, man. It got too much for everybody around.
Well, we can't say that Power book 2 ain't realistic, bro. Because Tariq doing some shit that I probably would have did if I went to college. Brother, be coming out of that environment. If I would have ever put my foot on a college campus, I would have been hustling. I would have been doing, because that's what I came from. Crack. I would have. It would have had to be crack, but this I'm just telling you, the hustle was, you know, the hustle still remains. That shit still would have been in me. Like I wouldn't have been sitting around just waiting on shit to happen, because that's how I was bred, you know. So man, yeah, I would have been doing my thing, bro. Like I would have been, yeah, because I can see a younger me doing those type of things. I know it's probably hard for some people to believe, but yeah, me going to college, me Lucci going to college, yeah, I'm gonna. That's just what I've done.
Y'all hear me?
I have to.
Yeah, but
y'all niggas hear me?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was when my internet saying they wouldn't let me. I just want to know if y'all could hear me or not. That shit lying. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
but I'm glad
you
we
never gonna see
that
Power.
I'm glad we talking about this too, because I always wanted to talk like to y'all about this. Like, that's why I never like I always like New Jack City, but I would never like say like it's one of my personal favorites, you know, because it remind me of Power. Because it's
What?
like, no, I'm saying like, all right, just hear me out, just hear me
Here
out,
we go.
right? Cringe take, right? So like when we watch New Jack City, you know, we immediately dropped into the story. You know, Nino Brown, G Money, you know, they on top of the game already. You know, we don't really get to see their backstory, like how they linked up, how they built that empire. You know, we just see them at the top of the empire, and throughout the movie, we just see it crumble. You know, and I feel like that's the same thing like with Power. You know, like we know Ghost as like this CEO figure, and like through the whole show, we just see him like his whole empire just crumbling. And like as opposed to Snowfall, we seen Franklin start out selling weed, you know, little dime bags for his uncle. And then he just turned into this like he turned into the Connect. And then it ended up being his downfall.
Yeah,
I
you
just
saying
like
it's more
that whole
interesting.
yeah, it's
The
just
growth, the growth of
yeah,
the character and shit. Yeah,
yeah, I personally like that in like stories, like when we get to see from like the foundation. That's why I love Scarface, bro. Like we get to see like from the foundation when they don't got nothing. They got all this ambition, they get to it. You know, now we're gonna see if they like fold, you know, and that's how I separate the two shows.
Yeah, but comparing New Jack to Power is ridiculous, brother. We're
Bro,
not doing
no, I'm just saying, like, just story
the
wise,
I
acting,
was gonna
story wise.
ignore it, but
storyline
yeah.
is not the
Yeah, like
same,
just
man.
story wise, bro. Like
Yeah, I get it. The shootout during the wedding was ridiculous when you really think about it. Like that shit was ridiculous. Like nobody got hit whatsoever. Niggas diving for no reason. Like putting babies in front of them to dodge bullets. That was definitely, peak Negro nonsense. I get it, but we're not doing that, brother. Come on, man. They was definitely moving crack vials through them apartments, man. But ain't nobody finna go on a college campus, all right, and start moving pills, all type of shit, man, through notebooks, all this type of shit, man. They would have got caught in 1 week easily. Like it's not even debatable, like at all. All it takes is one person, man. Who's selling this shit? Yeah, man, I got it for you over. That's it, man. You're doing 10 years max. You're getting expelled. That's it. You're not finna move nothing through there without somebody ratting on you, because they're gonna eventually figure out who's the head of that shit, man. That shit ain't realistic, man. Then he getting people from lawyer firms helping him. I'm like, come on, man. What the fuck are these lawyers? These things is already on retainers. They probably got celebrity clients, all type of shit. What the fuck do you need with someone? You know what I'm saying? Like giving you dirty money that come on, man. Be for real, man. No, hell nah, man.
yeah,
Nah,
St.
brother.
Patrick though, man. St. Patrick.
All right, here we go.
That's
Yeah,
James St. Patrick's son, man. You
man.
know, you
Listen,
do
man. This
that.
season they dealing with Wakanda warriors and all type of shit, man. Like
Yo.
every season, man, some ridiculous, just relentless villain, man, for no reason.
Hey,
Just
bro.
making them do
Hey,
ridiculous
Relentless
tasks
hold
like
on.
the
villain.
I just
GTA.
feel like you've been bashing my show, bro. Since that point, I step
Nah.
away this now, bro.
Them ridiculous tasks
They,
be getting on my damn nerves, man. Yeah,
from
so
who? Tyreek?
by the end of the show, I want y'all to move at least $10 million worth of crack. I'm killing your grandmother.
That sounds like some shit
I'm like,
Snowfall would
what?
do, bro. Hey, Cujo, hold up. We don't sell crack, fam. We never sold
Man,
crack.
listen,
We
man.
don't
Crack,
sell crack, fam.
weed,
Hey,
pills,
watch
it's
the
always
show,
some
man. That's how,
ridiculous tasks,
man.
man.
We big
Lucci
graduates
said
from crack, fam.
we.
We don't sell crack, fam.
What the
Shit.
Wakanda
Cocaine.
Warriors
It
got
was
to do, man?
cocaine, fam. It wasn't crack. It was coke.
What the
We don't
Wakanda
Crack
sell
and hey,
Warriors
no
hold
crack.
on.
got to
Crack
do
and
villain,
coke
man?
is how you bake crack though.
You gotta make crack from coke. We were supplying
Okay, then
the
you
niggas that was
you can't
cooking
do
the
that,
crack.
and you gotta think. When was Snowfall taking place?
In the
It was the
crack era.
80s.
So see, so
Yes, the
if
80s to the
Ghost was
90s, right?
yeah, we'd have been, we probably would have been Franklin plug, man. We was in that era, man.
God, Franklin.
Come on, man. Man. Y'all don't got a white boy like Tommy running around like that, man. We show you how we
Man, hold on. Stop bringing up Tommy. That nigga Jerome better than Tommy.
Man, never.
Yes, he is.
Couldn't even lace his boots. Couldn't even lace his boots.
Slap your dad.
He couldn't even lace his boots, man. Come on, man.
Remember that? No,
hey, body bag. Look, when we get in the disco later on, bro, I'm gonna show you some plastic scenes, Tommy, bro. You lucky I can't pull him up on here, man.
They never get more powerful than. You know what makes Jerome more powerful too? That's not even his real voice.
Bro, body bag.
Yeah.
This nigga caught it. What's up, body bag? You talking to me about a nigga that caught a panic attack from his first body compared to a psycho? Come on, man.
Psycho.
Brother, that's realistic.
It's two different levels, bro. We don't mind killing over here, fam. We don't mind killing. Like, what part of that y'all don't understand? Like, man, we don't mind doing this shit or whatever, man. Come on, man. We got. Hold up, Cujo. You got to understand. Like I said again, when we introducing these dudes,
that's because he a white.
They have already been doing shit.
Yeah, they already.
Cujo.
Tommy ain't. He ain't.
Hold on.
He white.
Hold up, man. Kanan kind of body when he was in high school, son. Kanan kind of body when he was in high school, son. Come on, man.
Okay, hold on, man. We not.
Kanan kind of body when he was in high school, son. Like, we not gonna do this or whatever, bro. Come on, that's the type of niggas we breed over here, Kudo. We ain't breed that other type of shit. Niggas get shot in the leg and dying and shit or whatever from a leg shot. A leg shot sound like your Deucey homeboy, man. A leg shot, you die. How the nigga that is, man?
When Ghost killed the prison bodyguard, right? This nigga wait and
beat the shit out of Charlie Murphy. Yeah, beat the shit out of Charlie Murphy, man.
But can Tommy squabble? Hey, Lucci, can Tommy squabble?
Hell yeah, you can squabble. What you mean?
Not like Jerome must beat Tommy ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, Jerome ain't no squabbler, man. Jerome, hey, the only nigga we see Jerome punching on with Franklin. Besides that scene, the only other nigga we see Jerome put hands on was Franklin, bro.
That's a lie, bro.
Slapping the nigga in the face.
He slapped
that white
daddy.
Easy to Louis.
He made a nigga slap his daddy.
We talking about who he put hands on. He on the 5 or 6 days.
Boy that was talking crazy to Louis. He also put an old girl who robbed they stash house and shit. He basically killed her and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And the brother lost his mind behind that, man. That brother was outside. All of a sudden, you a killer.
Brother was in the streets.
That brother was selling nickel bags of Reggie, man. When we were introduced bags of Reggie. Nickel bags of Reggie, man.
In the beginning. He didn't want to get back into the streets.
Come on, man. With the Derrick Gun selling nickel bags of Reggie, man. Nah, we not doing that, man. Get your own the fuck out of here, man.
Tommy is not more impactful than Jerome. If you really think about it, Tommy is not more impactful than Jerome.
Let me show you how.
Yo, body bags.
Let me show you this.
Yo, Franklin really did pull him back into the streets. I really forgot that.
Franklin pulled him back into the streets. He didn't want to do it. He then got back in the streets and became a street nigga again. Bottom line though, I'm gonna tell you something. Besides all the shit we talking, like for real, if you break it down, like Jerome is more impactful a character. Like he just is like because the acting he does compared to Tommy and shit. I feel like Power, like Tommy's important, but I feel like other niggas kind of over him. I feel like Jerome is really like, because think about it. Jerome is really part of that show. You get rid of Tommy, that Power is still really pretty much Power. When Jerome died, I feel away, nigga. Tommy died. All right, we still got Tyreek. We got other niggas.
Bro. If Tommy would have died, so the world would have stopped, man, for a little while. Next topic, man. The world would have stopped for a little while. Let me say this and we get off it, bro. Tommy's so powerful, bro. When Tommy, I'm gonna say Ghost season, book 2 season, season 2, when Tommy came back, bro, his car just passing the screen, bro. And that shit made an uproar on social media. Like, damn, Tommy's back. I'm like, bro, like, that's impact. Like, just on the scene after the drive-by, all you see was this nigga. What kind of car it is? A Mustang? All you see is the Mustang pass by, bro. And that shit right there broke the internet, man. Come on, man. I'm done with it, bro. Because we break the internet, bro. Go ahead, bro. We break the internet.
All night.
It broke the internet.
Yeah, we
broke
the internet that night, Robert.
I knew to talk about this first, man. To get it out. We're gonna continue this in the Discord, man. We definitely
good. Yeah, I got y'all niggas tonight.
Hey, man. So
we are one that though. We are Paul.
Subject.
But hold on. I got a question before you transition. We doing the presidents today or nah?
Nah, it's not a topic on it for tonight.
All right, damn, never mind. I'll cook for that later.
All right, bet.
Butterbacks, how come you sound so much better today?
That's because I got my headphone. I got my actual headphones at my work. I don't got my actual Bluetooth, man. My other phone, I fucking fuck that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So yeah, we gonna do something a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I love hip hop, man. You know I have at least one hip hop subject a week. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit been going on. You know what I'm saying? Brother Jim Jones been talking greasy. You know what I'm saying? Then we got we still got the convo about Fab. And then, you know what I'm saying, lyrical aliens,
Mr. Suicide
in hip hop, man. So we're gonna choose one out of the three, man, that y'all feel like we could address and talk about right now. Fab, the Jim Jones comments, or you know, lyrical aliens in hip hop, man. One
or
of the three.
Boobat.
Now the preference is, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the Jim Jones topic. We slander Pusha T. Well, I do at least. Every other show, or you know, every other time we mic up in Discord. So it might not hit the same, but I'm never not.
Lucci
I'm never not opposed to slandering the hell out of Pusha T. So you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But
Boom, man. Boom be like Pusha T ass. That shit be funny,
ass,
boy.
If you wanna hear what Mickey Fax had to say, go to the interview.
Oh yeah, that interview.
Shout out Fourth Round Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out as we pod with the interviews, man. Yeah, he recently did the, you know what I'm saying, interview with Mickey Fax. You know, Pusha still has though, but yeah, shout out Mickey Fax, man. So yeah,
I ain't gonna me too, because he made Young Boy 5.
Definitely should have made that top 50, but that's another topic, another day, man. Go ahead, man. Just go ahead, bro.
There you go.
Right now, bro. I don't want to do it right now. Not right now, Cal.
What we doing, man?
Get back with his alcohol.
We're supposed to talk about that.
Fab, yeah.
All right. Nah, the topic was brought up concerning. I don't even know. I really don't know.
Caliber.
Oh, it was Cal? Oh,
yeah.
No,
that was Caliber.
He wasn't. Go ahead. My bad. Because I'm finna shoot this thing in the. Oh my.
Yeah, you know, we're talking about New York, man. So you know, listen, man. Brooklyn is easily, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't say easily, but if you're talking about rap, talking about overall careers, it might have to be number one borough overall in New York as far as, you know, the most successful rappers, most lyrical, you know what I'm saying, just best overall. So I think I made the argument that Fab could argue for top 5 in Brooklyn if we talk about everything like sales and impact and all that. But if we talk about rapping ability, you know, I think maybe he could still argue top 5, but it just depends on who you think is better than him. So I already went over the list about Brooklyn MC, so we could definitely do that. The notable ones, man. So y'all don't need to bring up MC, you know, West Bubblefuck or something, man. We don't know them brothers respectfully. We're just talking about notable Brooklyn MCs, man. Notable Brooklyn MCs, man. So if we talk about overall career,
Sebastian, pull up.
Yeah, if we talk about overall career, obviously who's over him is Jay-Z. Big.
Biggie.
Shit.
Buster.
I don't know about Buster if you're talking about overall
Fab has
career.
no classic
He is.
albums.
Buster
Buster's
doesn't
over.
have a classic
Buster,
album either.
it doesn't matter. Like Buster, it's all the other shit Buster did.
Exactly.
Buster over him. Buster,
what you mean other
Buster,
stuff?
Buster Rhymes.
Let's go here. Let's go here.
Buster Rhymes. We not. I'm tired of niggas doing Buster Rhymes
Go
like this,
ahead.
but
Let's
please
go
stop.
here.
Please fucking stop. Please
Go
fucking
ahead,
stop.
body bag.
Just because this nigga ain't
He's
got no
not
fucking
from
classic
Brooklyn,
album.
technically.
Dog, stop it. Just stop. Fuck
Go
it.
ahead,
Don't
bud.
do that. He's not from Brooklyn. But stop. Just stop. Next.
Go ahead, body bag. Go ahead.
Like, come
Go
on.
ahead.
I'm tired of niggas doing that shit to my nigga Busta Rhymes, bro. Just because this nigga ain't got no classic album.
Busta does have a classic album, no?
It's not a definitive classic, but like the Anarchy and the Coming, like you can argue those two if you really wanted to. It's not definitive. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I get what he's done with the leaders of the new school, you know what I'm saying, and transitioning to having his own solo career and being somewhat relevant in mid 2000s. But if you're talking about overall career, I don't think he's over Fab like definitively. Like other than him being older, obviously, and being the OG in the matter.
bro, does a Fab don't got no baby? Can you give it to me?
No.
I know anyone. What you talking about? He ain't got no Pastor Cavassier. He don't. Niggas was on the internet. Hold on. Niggas, stop. Niggas was on the internet trying to rap like him, rap fast as fuck. The nigga was rapping with fucking. He's like, the nigga's more of a legend than Fab is. Bottom line, stop it. It's pissing me off. Stop.
Nobody was ever trying to rap like Busta, man. We're not doing that.
What you mean? A lot of niggas was on the internet trying to do that touch and bring up. Stop. Stop it. You be picking. See, you ain't mad about Cujo be picking up all these hip hop topics, and then he got some. You always say some crazy fucking shit about this shit. And you know, and I'm here, and I really like this music shit, and he say this dumbass shit, bro. Like, stop.
To rap like Busta, bro.
Like, what you mean? Bro, you don't remember that song when he was rapping it all fast and shit, and all the people in there was like imitating his shit? Like, come on, bro, stop it.
Look at me now. Okay, that's one specific song.
It don't matter what you think about it. It's the fact.
It's one song, man.
It don't matter.
We talking about overall.
That's part of the overall, nigga. I'm breaking shit down to you. Fuck.
Yeah, if we talk about overall career, it's not definitive, bro. He's not just clearly over Fab, bro.
Okay, name some shit. Name some shit Fabolous got. I just named some shit. You ain't named shit Fabolous got.
Yeah,
I didn't name. Like, name some Fab shit, some accolades, and some music shit. You know what I'm saying? Just name it. Yeah, I got my mic today. You know what? We here, nigga.
Let him get a shit.
To be fair, we're talking about Fab has been in the game 20 plus years, right? He has 4 gold albums. You know what I'm saying? He has at least one album you could argue is a classic, but it's not necessarily. You know, some people give it to him, but you know, whatever. He has a really good solo mixtape career. He's had at least a couple resurgences, you know what I'm saying, later on in his career to where he could still be relevant. And if you're talking about singles and hits, Fab has a couple of them in that lane. You're talking about Pastor Cavassier, like you act like he don't got Breathe or I'm So Into You or Gangster or what's another one? Baby.
Not gonna lie.
Is that an even verse?
He has those anthems where he's rapping about women.
Man, no.
Is his lane, bro.
Hold on.
And he started on the Clue tape, bro. He was in the Clue tape era, bro.
That's a point. That's a point.
When niggas was comparing him to Mace, when niggas thought he was a Mace clone, not necessarily a Mace clone, but niggas thought that you know, him and Mace had a very similar style. Considering, you know what I'm saying, Fab is from Brooklyn, Mace from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? But you know, they were still distinctive in a way. Mace is more so, you know what I'm saying, like he was more so stylistic type of rapper. Fab was more punchy, you know what I'm saying, punchline type. That was more a Fab thing. But if we're talking about hits, Fab has them. If we're talking about gold albums, Fab has them. If you talk about at least maybe one classic album, some people argue, I believe, Street Dreams, or maybe Loso's Way. I don't know why people try to argue Loso's Way, but I hear that a lot for whatever reason, especially within the last 5-6 years. I've been hearing that album get brought up a lot. So it's not like he doesn't have the accolade. He has the hits, he has the singles, he has the albums, he has the good mixtape career. He, you know what I'm saying, he got the influence and the impact, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, the Jersey era, you know what I'm saying, and listen, man, Fab with his style now is out of pocket and ridiculous. But if we talking about the heyday of whatever fashion was in the mid 2000s, Fab for sure contributed to that, and he's part of that era where niggas was boosting polo clothes, polo gear, and all that, bro. His literal name was Sport Low, so he came from that era, man. He was, you know what I'm saying.
Wait, how is that a point?
That is a point, bro. That's
he boosted,
bro. Hold on, man. If you're not familiar with the low lives, if you're not familiar with that, with that era, he was a part of. He was the second generation of that. Like his name was Sport Low. That was his nickname back in high school and shit. Like he was in that era. So if it comes to influence and impact, he's kind of in that lane too. Now, if you're talking about Buster, like I said, technically, the brother went to high school in Long Island, whatever. But you know, I'll include him in this for Brooklyn rappers. Yes, he was a part of the leaders of the new school. He had a decent solo career. He did have somewhat of a resurgence a little bit later on. You know what I'm saying? Kind of being featured with Griselda and Kiss and all them, but I don't think it's necessarily the same. He definitely doesn't have a classic album. Some people, I guess, want to argue the Anarchy or what's the other one, The Coming or whatever the case, but I don't think so personally. And he definitely doesn't have a mixtape career at all to speak of, no disrespect. Even if he does have mixtape.
Yeah, he don't. Hold on. This is my thing.
That might not even necessarily have been his lane.
Hold on, this is my thing. He might not have a mixtape career, and you keep bringing up this. You also making me mad because he definitely don't have a classic album. But then you just said
he does.
Fab he has an album that people can argue for a classic, just like him.
Yeah.
So take that out because now they in the same boat right there. You broke down Fab got the fashion and shit like that, but it's not like act like Busta didn't have an influence too. He influenced people to like actually be different and be very creative. I heard the baby said this. The baby's like, I used to watch a lot of Busta Rhymes. This is generations after. And not only that, ODB respected him, very big, blue. He was one person that really wanted to work with Busta. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit here and be like, I don't know, man. And to be honest too, if you go to the consensus of the world, more people know Busta Rhymes than they know Fabolous.
I
would agree with that. I got a question. How many classic verses does Fab have?
Classic verses?
Yeah, Sebastian.
I'm not sure. Bro. I'm not a Fab fan. So I wouldn't be able to know. But
I'm not gonna bash Fab, but I got a punch for Busta too. I'm not a huge Busta Rhymes fan, but we got the Scenario remix with Tribe. We got the verse Chris Brown, Look at Me Now. We got Calm Down with Eminem. We got the Annie Up remix with MOP. If we doing hit records, we got, y'all remember the Touch It remix in 2006?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Pastor Cavassier. What's the joint he had with Janet Jackson? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
98-99.
I just sang that bit. That baby, you give it to me. Know what you want.
That's the one with Mariah Carey. That's Mariah.
Oh, that's Mariah Carey. He did have one.
Mariah Carey, yeah.
The one with Janet Jackson. Yeah, I forgot what that one was. Gonna make it. Yeah. I remember that.
That used to be my shit. Right
okay,
there.
we got Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
Ooh, that's crazy.
We got Woo Ha, his debut single.
Crazy.
We got Give Me Some More.
Raw.
That's just off the top of the head. I know he got a few more in there that I'm probably overlooking.
Yeah, Fab ain't. I don't know.
I'm not saying Fab ain't top 5. I'm not gonna punch on Fab.
Fab got singles too, bro.
But Busta got 5 platinum albums.
Exactly. Thank you. Where the fuck is Fab's platinum? Where the fuck is Fab's platinum?
This all started with you, Cal. Anyway, bro, you just being fucking extra quiet over there, bro. Like,
no,
I don't understand this, man. Go ahead.
I've started, brothers. I worked my science. I got niggas mad.
Look, Cal like to see me activated.
Right.
Cal like to see
Cal turn the gas on.
Exactly.
Cal like to see me activated.
That's all I did. I'm like, oh, body
and again,
bags here.
Sebastian's
Yeah,
in the
let Cal
chat
do his
punching
thing.
for
Yeah, again,
Fab.
I'm not bashing
Yeah.
Fab, but I definitely am punching for Buzz. He's definitely in that top 5 conversation from Brooklyn for sure.
This is everything included, Sebastian.
Everything.
Yeah, this is everything included. If you're talking about lyrical ability,
well, you can't never just talk about rapping ability. Like,
and I'll tell you who's not on that list. Who's not on that list is Little Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah,
you know, it don't matter as far as because you talking about rapping ability, like, because like I said, man, you got these like Master Ace, like respectfully, Fab is over Master Ace, man.
Sure.
Mos Def and Talib. I mean, if you want to argue that he's not over Mos,
careful, Cujo.
If you want to argue that he's
we're
not
talking about rapping. What are we talking about rapping? Okay.
If you want to argue that he's not over Mos,
he's over Talib.
Yeah, he's over Talib.
Sure.
If you want to argue that he's not over Mos, okay, you can do with that what you will.
He's not. I don't think he is.
How many records has Young and May sold, Cujo? She's a newer.
A lot. Wait, she has
I'm
a
not,
diamond.
I'm not even being funny. I'm
no. Who is diamond? Right?
Young and May would be top 25 in Brooklyn, man. She wouldn't even make this discussion.
What about Chef G? Hold up.
He wouldn't even.
What about,
you know what I'm saying?
What about Chef G?
Chef
Joey Bad.
Come on, man. Joey Badass was he made the top 15 from a list that I've seen. Fab is over him though. Yeah, like Fab is over him. If you're talking about rapping ability, even
just
on rapping ability, I don't know about that.
Yeah, Cujo, just rapping.
Just rapping, Fab is over Joey, man.
Nah, I can't say that. Not definitively. Not definitively, nah.
He's over Joey. I'm sorry, man. This Joey's the same guy I thought he could rap with Pac. He can't even rap with Pac, man. So you think stop, man. Bro. And I fuck with Joey, man, but he's not over Fab.
I think
Fab is a Mace.
You can see Joey over Fab.
Fab is not a Mace knockoff.
Fab is a
Mace
knockoff.
Similar cadence at one point, but they have two distinct rapping styles, man. Mace is not a Fab.
Bro, Joey definitely over Fab.
No, he's not.
Rapping wise,
no, he's not, bro. He's not.
What about Pop Smoke? R.I.P.
Oh, it's definitely top 5.
He's not top
5. That
yes,
brother
he
can't
is.
rap, man. That brother's not a rapper, man. What the fuck?
Top 5.
As soon as I pop up,
brother ain't no rapper, man. Come on, man. Man.
What?
Top 5 rapper, dude.
Right now.
Nah, man. Come on, bro.
No, that's nuts.
Yeah, you from
Brooklyn, bro. We're talking about Brooklyn here, man.
I go NBK.
Bruh, you bring up real rappers, man. Like I'm okay, I'm gonna just say who he's over. I see what you're trying to do, man. I see what you're trying to do, man. Like I said, he's over Master Ace. I got him over Buckshot. If you want to argue that he's not over Sean Price,
he's not over Sean Price. Buckshot. I don't know about that one.
Buckshot is from Original Gun Clappers, you know what I'm saying? Ty is familiar with them, you know what I'm saying? He's actually a dope rapper. He's a part of, Helter Skelter. He's in that same realm with Sean Price. I
know Buckshot, yeah.
Yeah, so who else is from Brooklyn, man? I'm not gonna count people who are born there and move somewhere else, like You God and Master Killer and Riz is from
I was
Brooklyn.
thinking of them. Yeah.
Riz is from Jizz is from Brooklyn.
I think Inspector Deck too, right?
Jizz can rap.
Inspector Deck was born in Brooklyn and moved to SI. Who else? Trying to think.
What about LP?
LP, I never really was a big fan of LP.
I'm saying overall, not just rap.
You talking about LP like overall, Large Professor?
If you're talking about overall, Fab is definitely over LP either way.
Large Professor?
Not Large Professor. He's from Brooklyn. He's a producer. He's mostly a producer.
Yeah, he mostly producer. Like I wouldn't even. I don't want to compare him to Fab because he's mostly producer and his
Yeah,
you know.
that's like bringing up Premier.
Yeah, like I can't. You
like,
can't get that's unfair because then like he done made so much. He made shit for niggas.
See, the definitive Brooklyn niggas is like AZ, Big Daddy Kane, Jay-Z, and Biggie. These are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would argue top 5. Like, I'm not about to argue that Fab is over them in any type of rapping ability or overall career. Everybody else, like Mos, Talib, Master Ace, Joey Badass, who else? It's from Brooklyn, man. I'm trying to think of Sean Price. These types, that's when it's Lil Kim. That's when it's like, can we really argue them brothers over him? Like for real? Like
I think Fabs to me. First off, I want to address Marabi. I think if brothers is hip, I think LP could punch for top 10, top 15. Marabi, because he did a lot for like the indie scene. With
he
Def
did
Jux,
a lot
with Def Jux and
Cannibal too.
Yeah, all those underground backpacky rappers from New York. Like he did a lot for that scene in the late 90s, early 2000s. Then now he's doing Run the Jewels with Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying? They pretty big deal as well. But to Fab, I think personally, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. To me, Fab's biggest advantage over a lot of these guys is like his longevity. You know what I'm saying? He's been around for so long and he's managed to somewhat remain relevant, right? Like he pops up with a verse or a feature or mixtape or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
If Fab wasn't,
because rapping wise, this last bar, bro. Rapping wise, I think there's a lot of people that can get with Fab from Brooklyn or over Fab personally, as far as just rapping. But I think his longevity definitely plays like a huge part in him being over a lot of these people if we're considering everything.
A lot of the people from the borough, yeah, I agree. That's why when this originally started, that's why I was punching so heavy on Fab. I'm like, this nigga is not even a top 25 nigga in the state. No, you are not doing this. You're not doing this. No, you're not, because you bring in all the rest of the boroughs. Now it starts to get dark. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brothers just argue tooth and nail against Busta Rhymes. You see what I'm saying? This is no slight to Busta Rhymes whatsoever. I personally feel like he's one of those aliens. But when it's like the other rapping abilities of the brothers just walking around New York, you got the Immortal Techniques and all these other brothers nobody wants to bring up because their sliders in the other categories are very low compared to Fabs. But rapping ability, no. Niggas getting smoked badly.
Is this a go ahead.
Brooke, is this? I'm just clarifying, Cujo, Mr. Host. You're doing a great job. Is this the alien topic, or are we talking? Is this Fab?
This is just Fab. It's just
Fab. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I mean,
yo, I didn't even know LP was from Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You was telling me about him too.
Cujo, you cut out if you still talking, bro. I think you may have got a call or something.
Lying about Fab, man.
You hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah, he's definitely over Papoose, man. I know that for sure.
Where did Pap come into this?
He's definitely over J. Rule the Damager. Okay, he's definitely over Uncle Murder. All right. Who else from Brooklyn, man? I already said Buckshot. He's over OC. If y'all remember OC.
Sure.
I already said Lil Kim too, because we did argue that she didn't write a lot of her rhymes. I try to punch for
Foxy's from Brooklyn too, right?
Foxy, I believe, is from Brooklyn as well. Yeah, he's over her too.
What about Cortez?
What?
Hey, Lucci, cut the stream, man.
We doing anything.
Come on, man.
Cut the stream, man.
Now you bringing up battle rappers to help in this discussion, man. It's
Yo,
dark,
earlier I was gonna bring up Jazz just to see what Lucci was saying.
Oh my god. Jazz. Jazz is terrible, man.
Hey, Sebastian, you can unmute, good brother.
Yeah, you good.
Open discussion, man.
It's good, brother Sebastian.
Nah, I didn't want to interrupt y'all momentum.
Oh no. I was expecting you to.
Yeah, we waiting on you to say something cringy, man. Go for it.
Nah, that's Lucci. Lucci is the king of cringeworthy content.
Yeah, we gotta address something Lucci said too, man, about Fab and Hove, man.
Okay, let's hear it. What's up? What's up? I'm here. I'm drinking.
Brother
tea.
said Fab is a better rapper than Hove, man.
Who?
Well, I mean, Lucci. I ain't gonna front. Look, see, I can't talk. I'm not gonna say that. Lucci, I'm with you. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you. I do.
What?
How?
I do agree with you. Y'all
How?
don't.
Based on what?
I think Lucci. I think people are under the spell of Sean Carter. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Fab could never make Reasonable Doubt.
I think,
or the Blueprint ever in his life. He couldn't even sniff it.
Fam, if you the Blueprint is all right, yo. He had the best producers living. Let's be very clear. So of course he's gonna be able to make a Blueprint, fam. He had Kanye West in his back pocket, Bink, Just Blaze, like Timberland. He's gonna make a Blueprint, of course.
He found
You're not talking about
you
can't.
You can't, brother. Oh yeah, you want we can't talk about rapping, man, because y'all are under the spell. I keep saying that y'all are under the spell and nostalgia of Sean Carter. I understand it. I was too. Trust me.
I'm not.
You thought that was an egregious take. A couple hours later, man, how you end up?
Could Fab ever write?
I didn't say it was egregious. I agree with Lucci.
I didn't even know you agreed with him.
I agree with son. I agree with him.
Insane.
I will say this, man. Listen, man. Me and Sebastian are fellow New Jerseyans. All right, we do not hate New York in any regard, man. This is just an East Coast take. I do understand that some people do not hold Hove in high regard, especially lyrically. I get that. But there are definitely some rappers that he's better than lyrically, man.
He's nice. Don't get me wrong. He is nice, man. I'm just saying that bar for bar, okay. Well, I haven't listened to Sean Carter in so long, so I don't even, you know what I mean? It's been so long since I've even wanted to hear him rap. So I can't, you know what I mean? I'm not a good gauge of that. But at a time when I did listen to him, I think a lot of things he got through customs was very mediocre because it was Sean Carter. Honestly, it was due to him. I agree. He hasn't been. I'm talking about elite of the elite, fam. If you're selling me that, what was it, the Blueprint 5 or 9, whatever. If you're saying that he was rapping at a high level on that, I'm gonna have to disagree.
I mean, but see, the thing is, that was past his prime already. He way past his prime by that point. This is like 2009. Like I'm not about to argue that. But if we're talking about when Hove was rapping at his best, which is honestly from Blueprint, from Reasonable Doubt to About Blueprint, I think he peaked after that, in my opinion. From the Black Album to Kingdom Come, I think he peaked at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's about
05. So about 2005 then, right?
Yeah, that was about as good as he was gonna get, or as good as he cared to write, in my
opinion.
So
correct.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
What would you say was Fab's rapping peak, Sebastian? Rapping wise,
I'm when the Soul Tapes and Funeral Fab came to the Steam, fam. It was not honestly. He was rhyming circles around everybody. Honestly,
like Summertime Shootout era.
Fam, he was rhyming circles around everybody, yo. Seriously.
That's what I be talking about with the mixtape series, man. It really helped out Fab's career. It definitely
them
did.
Soul Tapes, yo. I know people, them Soul Tapes, man.
People do hold him in high regard. Sure.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not denying, like I said, I'm never gonna deny that the boy can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I know he can rap. I've heard him rap. I just don't think he's definitively rapping better than Jay-Z, and I'm not a Jay-Z fan, Sebastian. I'm not under no kind of spell at all. I'm being very objective. Jay's super nice, super duper nice.
I just think ball for ball, like he never been. It's been a lot of people I thought rap better than him, but his celebrity carried him. Like that's just my take. Like I think that people don't want to say that he may not be the best lyrically. Like lyrically, no, he can put words together. I'm just saying. Bar for bar, like
with Jay, he more like content wise and like storytelling, and like Fab, he punch more, like Roy Banks.
Yes, there we go.
And
yes,
Jay-Z's bag is deeper than Fab's bag. When you talk about when we talk about people who are intricate in different facets. You could be intricate by doing the, what did they say? Like Big L, for instance. I love Big L. Like he was a very intricate puncher. Yeah. But Jay-Z is very intricate in his own way where it comes to like, I can switch up this pocket, get into this flow pattern. We could talk about this in depth. And I have a wealth of knowledge from here. Fab is very fucking limited when it comes to the pockets he can tap into.
He's also older too. Like he's like he's like a decade older than him too, fam. You got to consider that too.
That's fair. So of course this is rap, bro. We don't bend the sliders for anybody else. Fuck that. You could be 15 years older than me. If I rap better than you, you see what I'm saying?
I don't know a 15-year-old rapping better than someone that has a seasoned veteran, fam. I just don't. It's not happening. I don't know a 15-year-old that's gonna rap better than someone that has a diamond.
Illmatic at 17, man. So I mean, there's brothers making classic albums at a very young age that can really write. But I don't think Fab is rapping with Hov overall. Fab is more so B tier Brooklyn, but his career is so good overall. He has a very consistent career that he can still argue top 5 or top 10 from Brooklyn, or even top 7. To be completely honest, as I said, I just brought up all these names, man. None of y'all even agreed that them brothers is over him, man. Because Joel Ortiz is not over no fucking Fab, man.
That's my son too. That's my son, man. Joel Ortiz, for real. You're not gonna keep yo. Honestly, we can't do this, man. We can't do this because he nice. Like he really nice, man. He really nice. Seriously, he's nice.
Yeah,
like,
Joel's still popping up on talk shows, man, trying to bring Slaughterhouse back together, man. Stop it.
Well, I don't care about that. I'm just talking about rapping ability. Now he is better than Mano and Uncle Murder and Papoose and the likes of those gentlemen. He's better than them for sure. Joel Ortiz for sure.
I don't know about Pap. I agree with Mano and Murder. I don't know if he's.
I got 2 for G's over.
I see you. Nice. I hate it. Yeah. Come on.
Come on, man. And also, I know another hot take. I know y'all like Homeboy. His 3-year run, he took a dirt nap and he said a lot of homoerotic bars. I know y'all like him, but it's
not here, man.
You talking about Biggie?
Yeah, Christopher Wallace. I know y'all like to defend that and whatnot, but fam, he can't. We can't. Two albums, 3 years. And all of a sudden is the greatest of all time, man. Brooklyn? Okay. I mean, all right.
He did have a cringy. He did. What? Smoking man. He had a cringe. He did have a real cringy bar. I'm not gonna repeat it.
What up,
Yo,
we got Danny in the chat.
Not a cringy bar.
What's up, brother Danny?
I want to say this though, like
he had cringy bars, body bags. Let's not say it was.
Y'all just said a lot of 15-year-olds can't rap better than seasoned veterans. When I heard Joey Badass, and I think it's because of his delivery and certain maybe like his flow, I just prefer it over Fabolous. I like Fabolous, but I just prefer his rapping style over Fabolous. And even when he was at 16, compared to the Fabolous I was still listening to. So that is possible.
Biggie was wild smoking man Newport because I'm doing court for an assault that I called Newport, New York. Man.
No, I'm not talking about that. It's one definitive bar, and I don't want to say it.
Oh no!
Don't say it. Please don't. Don't ever repeat that. Don't ever repeat that, man. Fuck.
Hold on, man.
The girl looks so good.
Don't repeat that, man. Don't repeat that bar. Don't do it. Don't do it.
If he would have said that, in this age, he would have got canceled badly.
We know. Like I understand. We like to bring that up. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to big, I get it, man. But we're talking about rapping ability here. You know what I'm saying? Strictly rapping ability. Words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that word. Yeah.
Those are words.
Simile.
They're the wrong word.
And what ability made him say that? What made you say that? That was
It's a Richard Pryor joke.
Listen, man,
what?
Get mad at
my nigga Bad.
That's okay.
And you know what Richard Pryor was doing?
We didn't know that.
And he wasn't joking.
At the time, we didn't know.
And he wasn't joking.
Yo, allegedly though.
Oh no, it ain't a legend. He
Brother
admitted
Boom in
it.
the
It's
building.
in his
good with
book.
niggas,
Like
man?
he talked about
Brother
it.
Boom is in the building.
What's the
man.
topic now, man? Where we
We
at with it?
was talking about who's top
Hey,
5. If Fab can make top
What up,
5
Dave?
in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying?
hey,
Also, salute
boom,
to Dave.
boom. Can I
Salute
ask
to
you a
Dave.
question? Overall,
Who got
would you
pots and
have
pans?
would you have Busta? I'm at work. My fault.
Okay.
Would you have Busta Rhymes a little bit over Fab, rapping wise, all the other shit, accolades?
Hell no.
Told you.
No.
No.
Okay.
Crazy.
Why?
That's
Why?
crazy.
Break it down. Because you have good points. Break it down. I got Busta over him. It's kind of crazy that you say that. Especially hell no. I would accept a no, but a hell no, I'm not accepting that. I can't. But still, break it down. Go ahead, break it down.
Hell no.
Break it down.
Hell
I
no.
accept the no, but I ain't
That boy
accepting your
body
hell
bags
no.
apply that pressure.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
I got my mic today, boom.
Nah, I
You gonna
fuck
have
with
to.
Buster. I fuck with Buster, man. It ain't even no it ain't no disrespect, you know what I mean? But if you just look at first of all longevity, it's a wash. With Fab.
Yeah, we got to that point. Yeah.
Fab and Buster, and then when you look at resume wise, it's not. And I'm not saying this I'm not a Fab nigga at all, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at the resume wise, from albums to mixtapes, like it's not nothing to talk about for real.
Yeah.
When you look at the singles, Buster's
The
biggest
singles.
shit is his like his 5 or 6 is it's like that. But
Yeah. The singles,
and
when it comes to singles,
and Fab don't have that type of 6. But what Fab does have is about 10 to 12 total. So, I mean,
yeah, that kind of even it out though. He might not have that 6, but them 10 to 12, that kind of
but
even it
that
out
don't
in a
work
way.
in Buster's favor though, because he already down.
Yeah, but then I also can say when it comes to impact and everything, like people know more. People know Bust more.
And Fab has nothing. Fab has no diamond, nothing compared to Buster.
Yeah, I was gonna say
what would you say?
I mean, no
what would you
platinum.
say?
I'm sorry, not diamond.
Hold on, let me ask you, Body Bag. What would you say is Buster's impact?
Like his impact.
Right.
Like I feel like when he came out, I feel like his biggest impact is he made people want to be different, especially back in the 90s. The type of shit he was doing, like he might not have a flashy shit, but like I hear a lot of rappers, even like I said earlier, the Baby, like the way my videos the way they are is because I watch Busta Rhymes. He really made niggas do that. He was different. He was crazy. He was wild. He was over charismatic. That is very important. Like that is an impact.
I was gonna say
you made people be more comfortable in being weird, being themselves, and being more of an artist.
I was gonna say,
you know what I'm saying? Tyler the Creator, like a lot of that's very big. You know what I'm saying? That creates an artist.
I can't solely credit him for that. I would definitely give him credit. I mean, you got niggas like ODB out there. You got niggas like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, you got ODB.
There was a lot of,
you got ODB.
So I definitely give him partial credit for that. For sure.
I just feel like I give it to when you bring up ODB. ODB died early. That's why I can't give him ODB to that fully. You see what I'm saying?
I would give you the videos. I think that the way Video attacked and did his videos,
his videos most definitely,
like him, Missy back in the 90s and shit like that. They was pretty much at the forefront. Outkast too.
Yeah, shout out Hype Williams, man.
Facts. Those 3, like off the top of my head, was like the ones where like they videos was like, okay, these niggas on some other shit. So, but I got Fab though.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. One thing that we didn't mention. By the way, Boom, you missed this. Busta got 5 platinum albums out of his 8. 5 went platinum. I was arguing that he. I can't. Hold on.
When you say that, hold on. You mentioned the albums real quick. How many of them are good?
Let's try to stay focused one thing at a time. Okay? Got 5 platinum albums. 5 platinum albums, right? I asked Cujo, does Fab have any legendary verses? Like verses that people consider legendary? I was gonna say
yes. Fantastic Four Part 1 and 2.
Okay, but does that outweigh the impact of the Scenario remix with Tribe? Look at Me Now with Chris Brown. The Annie Up remix.
5 Minutes of Death featuring Stack Bundles, Joe Button.
I don't think as far as
No,
impact.
he doesn't.
I don't think.
He doesn't have a verse on part.
I was also gonna say too. I think something I overlooked too. I think it's kind of clear too. Busta has the badge of being the best live performer in hip hop. So like out of the 1,000 people that we argue about bars and discography or whatever, when it comes to like actually being on stage,
live performance is
and
important.
putting on a show, like it's kind of like clear. Everyone says Busta's like the best at that. So I think.
So y'all had everything. Then.
Yeah, that's on my everything.
You was talking. You were the one who just wanted bars.
Yeah, I haven't trashed Fab. Like I'm not gonna trash.
Oh, okay.
He's got longevity.
Well, yeah, it's no comparison then. Busta for sure. If you include everything, then Mr. Trevor, what is his name? Trevor or something? What his name is, Trevor Smith. Yeah, Trevor. Then yes, Trevor wins easily.
Yeah, I disagree.
I was just arguing for top 5 out of Brooklyn, boom, for Busta. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying.
You said you disagree?
Yeah.
No, I was.
Oh, I need to hear this too. I need to know if he disagree. I need to hear this because hello, like this is getting good now.
So what was the 5 that y'all came up with? Who was the definitive niggas?
The definitive 5 was Hove, was Big, Big Daddy Kane. The last 2, we didn't really come up with the last 2 because everybody else is kind of interchangeable. Because you got Mos Def, you got Tyler.
No.
You got AZ. You got AZ. I'll throw AZ in there, but if you're talking about
I was just saying that I would have Fab over Bus, but Bus probably still makes that last spot at 5.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Mos Def. All right, man. I see what
all
y'all
the rest of them niggas respect to Mos Def, and y'all seen whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, and AZ and Talib Kweli.
Talib Kweli. Come on, fam. Like
whoever else, they're not.
It was really only 3 that I named. Everybody else I said was interchangeable. That's why I said like everybody else is like whatever. And then you got respectfully, everybody else. The creative players, Buckshot and Joel Ortiz, and Joey Badass, Master Ace, and Mano and Uncle Murder. He's over all of them, man. So like Pat Poose and them, he's over all of them. He's over Kim too.
We trying to get a Remy Ma interview. There's just certain interviews.
He's not over Chef G.
Fab is over all the creative players. Is this maybe 3 legends that he's not over, man?
All them guys on Def Jam Vendetta.
That's a fact.
Jesus.
So yeah, he's not over Big, he's not over Hove, and he's not over BDK for sure. So if you want to argue that he's over Mos, that he's over Talib, I'm not mad at that.
He said Mos Def and Talib Kweli. Salute to them, but come on, yo, let's be like stop.
Yeah,
man.
Fab not over them, and I feel like with the Busta shit, it's debatable. Because niggas could debate that shit. I feel like it's a lot of people.
He's not what? Wait a minute.
No, he's saying them niggas not even in the convo.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
What's the other topics, man?
Sticky fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all lucky, man. I didn't want to dive into that big topic, man.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, let's skip that, please.
Yeah.
Or the other line he had. Let's not bring that up either.
Yeah, I'm tired of y'all bringing up lines and whatnot, man. We're not doing that.
You have to. There's context.
I guess, man.
To be fair, before we transition, man. Snoop and Dre had some pause-worthy stuff as well. So did
Big yes.
Eminem's got a lot. Early Eminem
is
questionable. Snoop got some pause. Eminem. See, Eminem is white though. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that.
I mean,
here we go.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
It means because I'm gonna tell you something. No, I don't want to go that route.
That means you can say homoerotic things and get away with it.
Wow. I mean, I didn't excuse it, good brother. I'm just saying what happened. So I don't know what.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying to Sebastian is like
I believe in the '90s there was a weird era where niggas went to the extreme for whatever You know what I'm saying? To get you to kind of understand the depth of what they were saying with the most ridiculous shit they could think of.
Pause.
Listen, man.
but
Shout out.
Yeah,
Listen,
it was
man, rest
it
in
was
peace
nasty.
to Earl
That's a
Sims.
fact.
this is what I mean about
You
white
know
with
what I'm
Eminem
saying?
is
Brother
like,
Earl,
think
nasty
he had
about,
era.
some crazy lines, man.
yeah, a
X
lot
had
of
some
white people do
crazy
say
ass
weird,
lines.
X, yeah,
cringy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cameron
Yeah,
did
Like,
too, by
it
the
is
way.
that type of frat humor. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah,
man,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
love
That
Giles,
It's
frat
man.
still
humor, especially in the
super
that's
2000s.
funny.
exactly what you
Yeah,
call it, Marabi. What'd you say?
frat
Frat humor.
frat
Right,
humor. Yeah, I
exactly.
work with two niggas like
Appreciate
that, and
that.
they're super, 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 super fucking. If I didn't mic up, mute up, sometimes y'all would hear the most cringiest fucking shit ever. I promise you. I promise you. The music they play.
Damn, that
Listen. One day I'm
was
gonna.
nasty. Niggas good.
Whoa. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant
What
by
happened? Yeah.
Eminem is Mike.
Yeah,
It's
let's
white.
Shout out
yeah,
to Giles, man. Giles a legend. Giles got some. He done said some crazy shit too, man.
for
That
sure.
Dipset
Who?
freestyle, 106 in Park. That was
Yeah.
wild, man.
Chill out, relax, man. Relax.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, let's
Nah,
transition, man.
relax.
Let's
Who did you
transition.
say, yo? Who did
Get
you
on
say?
out of here. Let's get on out of here, man.
That's Giles, man.
Yeah, let's get on
Relax.
out of here, man.
Yeah.
Take
we
us
gonna,
home, Cujo. Where we going?
yeah, we're gonna transition to movies, man, while we here, while Brother Sebastian here.
Okay.
Movie deaths that hit the hardest, man.
Like this. I like this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Listen, man, by the way, it don't have to
Lot
just
of
be
shit.
niggas, man. We don't got to talk about just niggas dying, man.
Yeah.
It could be
Oh
any death
shit.
in any movie,
Okay.
man. It don't have
Gotcha.
to be focused on inner city and Lil Pookie and Ray Ray and them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend when she overdosed in Breaking Bad.
Man,
That
get
No, we
the
talking about
come on,
movies,
bro.
man. Movies, brother.
Oh,
That
movie.
that hit to you? Hold up,
Yeah, that was
Cujo.
dope.
Nah, that hit.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I think for me, number
Nah,
one would have to be Sunny in the Bronx Tale, man.
Oh yeah.
That the
Yeah.
way that ended, man, was powerful. Man. Brother was enjoying, you know what I'm saying, shit with it with the family and everything. Brother walked up behind him, pop. It was over, man. You know what I'm saying? I think a more recent one too that was pretty crazy to me was Adam Sandler's character in Uncut Gems.
Oh, that was wild. Okay.
That
That's
was
good.
unexpected like a motherfucker, man. It was so intense. The
You
last
said
10
who?
minutes of that
Who you
movie,
said, Cujo?
Adam Sandler's character in Uncut Gems.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes of that movie was fucking intense, man. Like
That's a good one right there, yo. That's a
yeah,
good one.
man. Like, yeah, shout out A24, man. That's probably arguably the top movie studio. I ain't gonna lie, man. The amount of work they've been dishing out the last 4 or 5 years have been elite work, man. Shout out to A24.
Well.
Here you
Slow.
go.
Let's.
Hold on. Save that, Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah, save that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2 when he went to the lava. That was very cinematic. That was one of those for me at least.
No, that's
I would say this during the time, not to the niggas, but to the bitches. When Chris Brown died, I'm just saying, them bitches was crying, even after the shit. That's all I want to say.
What did he say?
Brother said Chris Brown from Stomp the Yard, man.
Yes.
Oh man,
Hold on. Don't say it.
man, like how y'all bring me on for this, man?
Sebastian. You didn't hear what I said, though. You didn't hear what I said. You just heard that. I said, and during the time, the females, the women. I'm just bringing. Hold on. I know. I'm just bringing up. Hold on. I don't care for not females. I'm bringing up a reality fact, nigga. So calm down. God damn. The fuck wrong with niggas tonight, bro? Damn. Just bringing up a reality fact. You go, we're not females. Man, chill out, bro. The fuck? All right, back to the shits, man.
You good, man?
I got this. Brothers forgot we can do this while we up here on YouTube. Shout out to Marabi setting everything up. Respectfully, I'ma just play the joint. This right here, when they killed my mans and 4 brothers, they shot my mans, dog. They shot my mans. Look at the picture. Look at the still. Look at this.
Yeah.
Do y'all see this?
That was definitely one of them ones, man. Yeah, that was definitely that was different, man.
Get up.
I would say as far as most impactful, you got Tony Montana. You got I already said Sonny from A Bronx Tale.
I say my boy Carlito and Carlito's Way.
Fire,
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that shit pissed me off.
Queen Latifah set it off.
Facts.
Classic.
That hurt.
Classic. My nigga Hans Gruber in Die Hard is different. You know what makes that scene even more powerful? The nigga didn't even know that he was that he was supposed to fall or whatever. I think something had happened or whatever where that scene was improvised at the last minute. So the look on his face when he fell, that shit was real. Like it wasn't supposed to, be planned in that way. But man, yeah, shout out Hans, man.
My boy Creasy and Man on Fire.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you talking.
Yeah, that was different, man.
Yeah. That was major. That was major right there, yo. That was that was crazy. That was a crazy death scene too. That was crazy.
Jenny's death and Forrest Gump was definitely that was definitely impactful too.
Who's death?
What didn't Jenny die in Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was her own. That was her own bad decision.
Yeah. That ain't really. I mean, she was wild, man. She was a loose goose. She was a loose goose out here. She was wild, though, man.
She was fucked up, man. It was
she got what she was kind of wilding, fam. Like you can't, like nah.
You wanna go?
She was on drugs and heroin, and she was out here, B.
You wanna go?
I ain't gonna lie. Maybe some of you haven't.
I'm still thinking about it. Fuck niggas was saying majority of the ones I don't want to say.
What was my Tom Hanks character in Saving Private Ryan?
Oh, we just doing movies, but it's not TV shows, right?
Yeah, just movies.
No, that's a movie.
We don't want to hear about
okay.
We don't want to
bring up power. Anything to bring up power.
Bro, I just had to ask. Bro.
They want to bring up power every 5 minutes, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Man, brother.
Okay, I got some. Recently, I'm gonna go the Harder They Fall, Idris Elba. I think that was a twist I wasn't expecting. And just the fact that, like, if you listen to the dialogue, like Idris had kind of set himself up to die. Like he was expecting bro to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Was kind of daring him to. So I thought that was powerful. I'm an 80s, 90s babies. I'm gonna go Apollo Creed, Rocky 4.
Okay.
Throwing the towel.
Okay.
Yeah, Rocky 4. Okay. Yeah, that fuck. Yeah, I don't like seeing black dudes die in white movies. Like even like Star Wars. Like no, seriously, even the Star Wars shit. Like when they killed Mace Windu, I kind of felt the way. I'm like, damn, this the only nigga. All right, bro, I get it.
Damn, that's expected, B.
Yeah, as far as urban movies,
it's expected, but damn,
I know nobody ain't said Ricky Baker, man, Boys in the Hood, man, but
for sure.
I'm actually gonna go over that. Not over that, but as impactful to me as a kid, Raheem and Juice.
Absolutely.
It impacted me as a movie watcher because I was like 8 or 9, 10 when that movie came out. I remember the whole crowd going, "Oh, you know what I'm saying?" At the same time,
like, damn, I thought they was friends.
Yeah, I remember that taught me early on that like movies are powerful, that they can keep that many people like in tune with the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like emotionally, right? And then I got my last one. I'm gonna go old school, man. I'm gonna go Macaulay Culkin, man, and My Girl, man.
I said that.
Ooh, wow.
You said
with
that
the
already?
Bees, man. Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't hear me though.
You definitely didn't get this one. Macaulay Culkin got another one. Good Son. Mommy, give me yours a hand.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I knew that was going.
Classic, underrated Macaulay Culkin film, man.
Those some good films.
Chris Tucker and Dead Presidents.
Huh?
Chris Tucker.
No.
Living Room.
He was asking for it. He was another nigga who was asking.
He was a drug addict. Like what are we talking about?
I don't give a fuck if
man, come on,
he
man.
was doing hella. You get what you
He's a
asked
cool
for.
guy.
He's a
He's a cool
addict.
guy.
I got two real quick ones. So one, I'm gonna tell y'all because I don't want to risk the stream because this is a very protected IP. Obviously, Mufasa.
Sure.
What?
Yeah, Mufasa.
Oh my.
I was a kid, nigga. I was born in '93. Shut up. That hurt, nigga.
Nah,
Oh yeah, I
Mufasa was
forgot.
dead.
Yeah, I forgot. It's a 10-year age
You
gap.
see
So
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah. I was,
Sebastian, stop it, man. That shit was
It-
impactful, man.
he over
Man,
here, and then
I'm-
we got this one because I know exactly where it is. We got this. Boom. I'm gonna pull this up. Give me a second. There we go. Sharing the screen.
Motherfucking Mufasa.
I think
right. Mufasa, man. You hear this?
Badly. I ain't do nothing.
I feel it though. I was a little
Take
younger too when I heard Mufasa come.
That's a fact.
that the Land Before Time, that scene.
Land Before Time. Yeah, that was
I
kind of.
think that's
No,
probably.
oh, you know what? You know what got them
That
beat?
was heavy, Luke.
You know what got
That was real crazy.
hold on.
Me
You
as
know
a
what got
kid.
them beat? Bambi.
Yes.
Bambi got them beat. Bambi made me scared. I was a kid. I'm
That
like,
was
damn,
crazy.
Bambi.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
This nigga
I ain't gonna lie,
Sebastian
this
just
is
thought that
another one
Mufasa and agreed with Ben.
Oh, you hate niggas. Huh?
I hate niggas. Dude.
I'm not gonna lie. This is
Bro,
another
that Land
impactful
Before
one. This is a
Time.
personal one.
I
For
got
me.
Land Before Time over that Bambi shit.
Delroy Lindo.
I'm not mad at
passing away.
that. Land Before Time is crazy.
It
Land
is.
Before Time for sure, yeah. But Delroy Lindo and Crooklyn. That was
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, the father, man.
Okay,
The backbone
yeah.
of the family and all that.
Yeah, when he checked out, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was the mom that died. It was the mom that died, right?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think the mom.
It was
died,
the
bro.
mom. Oh yeah. Damn. I thought it was the pops, man.
Nah, it's the mom, bro.
It was the mom. Yeah, she was sick, man.
powerful,
Yeah,
though.
I remember. It still was powerful for sure.
Yeah.
That movie's all that too.
Brothers
For
want to
sure.
go
Classic.
urban real quick? G Money on the rooftop?
Yeah.
No.
No. What?
No, that nigga.
Yeah.
That ain't moved the needle, man.
Nah, man.
Come on.
That nigga was disloyal. He deserved that shit.
Right. He was free basing and all. Man,
Wait.
Don't do me like Gino, like G Money, break no red around.
Time out.
Don't
My
do me
knowledge,
like G Money.
the topic wasn't did they deserve it or not. The topic was impact.
Yeah.
Brothers.
There was no impact on me. He was a crackhead. Like, no.
See?
This is why.
That's a bad girl.
You mess with trash and get in your eye, man. What we talking about?
Horrible. Yo, man. Sebastian, for once, man. Be black for 1 second, brother, and embrace your blackness for 1 second.
Be black for 1 second. Yo, I name set it off, man. I gave you set it off. What you talking about? Both of the young ladies that died and set it off, Queen Latifah and the chicken SUV.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, fam. And Vivica Fox.
The day before court. Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Day
Sebastian,
after day.
Sebastian, I'm glad you're not a father, brother. I'm really
Why? What did I do? What happened?
Because your kids would be the most jaded, most unloved kids in the world, bro.
No, why would you say that?
That's wild, man.
They don't know what a hug from daddy feels like. What?
You're not giving out hugs, fam.
Right. I'm not doing all that exotic stuff, B.
Yeah, he would have called it exotic disgusting behavior. Hugging his kids. That's
Don't hug me, fam. You hug your girl, hug your sister, fam. You fist bump me, man. Yeah. I'd rather watch the paint dry, man. Don't hug me.
What he say as soon as the kid opened his arms? Hey, yo, go eat a glass sandwich, B. What you do? Like, what? Nah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I can't think of no death scenes.
Training day yet, man. You know what I'm saying?
Training day.
Alonzo,
man.
No, he was.
Nah, that was regular. That was regular activity.
That was regular. I ain't feel sad for that. It was just a powerful moment.
Did brothers feel sad for the dude that thought he was Denzel's friend?
Oh yeah. I did.
Nah.
Yeah. No, that nigga had been selling drugs to kids.
Nah.
My nigga Alonzo, man.
Yeah, nah.
That nigga knew he was friends with a scumbag. No, I don't
Right.
feel bad for you for getting killed by a scumbag, nigga.
Who died in
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it, bro.
Who died in natural causes in The Godfather?
The Green Mile? The guy?
My nigga John Coffey?
John
No,
Coffey? Yeah.
What? Yeah, isn't that the what's son name? The bodybuilder looking dude?
Yeah, Marcus Clark Duncan. Yeah.
Yeah, him. Didn't he? Yeah, he checked in there, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, him. Yeah. That was kind of that was a little riveting. I ain't gonna front. That was riveting.
See now we about to cook you because that was a stereotypical case of the mythical Negro. That's what they did. This nigga was out here doing miracles in prison for niggas. And we forgot how we got to prison. He tried to save a white girl by laying hands on her and doing his magical Negro powers, and they took him.
Yeah, and it was very magical.
Hold on. Then we have to remember the exotic behavior that he did to Tom Hanks.
Oh, when he removed. Yo, what was it?
A urinary tract infection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was saving white people.
The mythical Negro got me crying.
Bro, and I didn't make that up. That's what they class. Let me pull this shit up.
He was actually supposed to be a symbol of Jesus Christ. I don't know if niggas knew that.
I can't believe this, man.
I'm sorry.
His death was impactful, though, man. We're not doing
man, Cal got me. Man, I can't believe
Marabi, are you back yet, bro? Are you back, Marabi?
Oh,
I don't think he's back yet.
All right, watch. I'm gonna read this. This is directly from Wikipedia. It's the magical Negro. The magical Negro is a
hold up. What is?
Watch.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
The magical Negro is a trope in American cinema, television, and literature. In the cinema of the United States, the magical Negro is a supporting stock character who comes to the aid of white protagonists in a film. Magical Negro characters who often possess spiritual insight or mystical powers have long been a tradition in American fiction. That's the first paragraph. Y'all can go read the rest of it. We're gonna put it in the caption below. Because it's the real thing. It's a bunch of just magical Negro stereotypes.
The magical Negro stereotypes.
Is that somewhat of cooning? Like,
nah, that's not cooning.
Saying cooning in another way? No,
I wouldn't say.
Nah, it's not cooning. It's not cooning.
You're saying, Matt? Nah, come on, bro.
No, you gotta understand.
All right, go ahead. I ain't gonna do it.
Lucci, that's not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Lucci.
Yeah, we're not gonna hyper focus too much on that brother's death in the film. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? We're throwing together deaths. Anybody die in the Sandlot?
Hey, what was the old boy's name in The Last Samurai that died at the end?
Oh, the Korean brother. The Korean brother.
Yeah.
That was official. That was official. That was crazy. That was official.
I'm trying to think of the death that
Bill. Ain't gonna front. Bill, the way he died in Kill Bill. That was crazy to me.
Oh, yeah, that was
crazy. That was crazy.
What's my man's name in The Outsiders? When he was busting at the police and shit at the end.
Damn, what was his name?
You got
it. Hold on. Let me look at the cast. Hold on.
He was coming out the store and shit. The cops pulled up on him and shit. He running through the little field and shit. You know what I'm saying? They gunned him down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember my nigga name, and then what was my nigga name? Pony Boy.
Pony Boy.
Yeah.
Pony Boy.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, man. This is an old.
Man, I got one too.
But my nigga from Cooley High, man.
Man, how you know I was looking at that?
Cooley High.
I was trying to. Yeah, man. Nigga punched him in his face.
Hold on, who died in Cooley High?
You don't remember?
What's his name?
Brother with the glasses.
Nigga name.
I forgot his name.
Not the one with the glasses. It was the one with the glasses. It was the other one. It was the friend. His friend. Yeah, not the one with the glasses. Can't think about the nigga name. I couldn't find his name. I was on.
Oh, I'm thinking of School Days, fam. Pardon self. I'm thinking of School Days.
That's crazy. Can't think of the name.
I forgot too, man. Hey, this another. We got to shout out the Negroes, man. But The brother's wife from Best Man Holiday, man.
Huh?
Oh shit.
What movie?
Best Man
Best
Holiday.
Man Holiday.
Never heard of it.
Since we want to go there, bro.
Who was starring in it? Can you tell me who was starring in it?
The blackest cast.
For the Blessed Man, bro. Like, what
You never seen The Best Man?
Come on, man. Morris Chestnut, Tay Diggs.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Something I watch. Yeah, something I watch as background noise. All right, I got you.
Oh,
man.
I got you. I probably had it on mute. While I was drawing or something. I got you. All right.
Did anyone die in Remember the Titans?
Yeah,
the
white boy.
Who got hit in the car accident?
Yep. That was definitely impactful for sure. Listen, man, this is also in the realm of nigga, then, man. But yard, you know what I'm saying? The longest yard, man. Nigga cheeseburger. Not
Chris Rock's character.
Chris Rock's character, man. When nigga put the cheeseburger on the grave, man.
I don't even remember these films, man.
Come on, man. The longest yard.
I'm saying I seen it, fam, but I'm like, it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
it's memorable to me, man.
Pardon me. It's like a pair of old sneakers you didn't want, like, you know.
Did I say G Baby already?
I said G Baby from Hardball.
What is that? What is that, Lucci? What are you talking about?
Hardball, man. Pause.
Yeah, pause. I remember that movie though.
Shout out Keanu Reeves, Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
That's Michael B. Jordan, best film.
What?
He ain't had to say much.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow! Talk.
Not doing that to Jersey, man. We're not doing that to Jersey, man. Stop it.
I hate son, yo. I hate son. Yo, Cujo, I hate son. Yo, real talk. I hate.
Sorry, man, but Fruitvale Station, he acted his ass off for that.
You didn't go see Creed? What 3?
No, listen, Lucci. I rather watch. I'd rather watch look for a hummingbird outside my window than go watch Creed 3.
Why? Because Rocky wasn't in it.
No, fam. I'm not like. Realistically, who can't Creed? Like, fam, listen. we don't care about it. We just want to act like we care. Nobody cares about Creed. We don't
talk about it.
We want to pump fake like we care. We know we don't care about Creed 3.
Honestly. So this is gonna piss you off, Sebastian. Please resist the urge to respond to this because it's not for you.
Okay.
Tony Stark dying in that joint.
It was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna front. I was at the movie theater.
That was crazy.
Listen, fam.
It's crazy.
I saw dudes. It wasn't me, but I saw dudes want to tear up and whatnot. I'm like, fam, this ain't real, B. Like, if y'all don't knock it off for Robert Downey Jr.,
this ain't real, B.
I had to look around. Yo, it got real quiet in the movie. I'm like, what's wrong with these people? Fam, it was like, they were in despair. I said, this thing are walking out of here.
So I'm
and the first one when your man Tom Holland checked. I ain't gonna front.
That hurt the girls bad.
I heard people kind of sniffling, and
No, that's
you know what I mean?
That shit hit everybody.
Yeah. I had the 3D glasses on. I saw people 3D glasses getting fogged up.
That's Spidey, man.
Since we already talking about, Marvel and everything. That Logan, where my man's got up out of here, that hurt.
Yeah. No, that was heavy. No, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy.
And that was good. And that was good. And if we're just talking about movie, that was a good movie death. That wasn't
that was crazy.
Marvel explosions happening. That hurt.
Professor X and him.
Gene killing the Professor X. That was kind of different too, bro.
That was for sure.
That was different.
That was a good addition, Cal. Real talk.
No, because I had to look. 'Cause I forgot the exact movie where he died in. You see what I'm saying? Like, I remember he died. My man's Tony Stark. I remember he died. I haven't watched a lot of Marvel shit in a little bit, but I was like, where did
you ain't missing nothing? You ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing, Kyle. You better off creating your own film, fam. You ain't missing nothing.
Oh, you keep that under wraps. You hear me? Stop looking at my nose. You hear me?
You know what I mean? Seriously, Cal. You know what I mean? Just get creative, fam. Don't worry about them. It's over. They packed their lunch already. They tired.
No, they. Okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they're not done, but they're done. Like real talk.
I know you got another topic, Cujo, but let's address this while we're here, really quick.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors, come to the front of the church, please.
You bro? You sure you want to do this?
Yeah, please. Let's all be I'm gonna say it again. I got my cup. Back, Lucha.
Get my cup. Go ahead.
With that being said, we watched you at the top of the freaking world. You know how quickly Jonathan Majors ascended? People forgot there was a time where they were trying to call Michael B. Jordan like the new Denzel type movie guy. They tried. They really tried with Michael B. Jordan. But then Jonathan Majors came up. You see what I'm saying? Did the what was it called? The Lovecraft Country. He did
the last black man in San Francisco.
Oh, bro, he was cooking, and now we have a situation to where you had your PR team and your legal team come out and was like, "My man's ain't do this shit definitively. He ain't do it." She was crazy. Look at her. Look at the text message we got. A week later, the PR team drop you once they start getting more information.
Now, to be fair in this situation, all of these situations are alleged. You know what I'm saying? So nothing is definitive or anything. By the way, he was the one to call the police. You know what I'm saying, to report the incident. So I'm thinking that they got into an altercation and he got the best of her a little bit. So he wanted to call the police beforehand so he could handle the situation. And now you got other people or, other alleged victims coming up. You know what I'm saying? So, So
with that being said, because
continue, Cal. Continue.
We have seen, and I am a studier of patterns before anything else. I'm a big history person. I love to watch what countries do, what political figures do, how that affects the insurgents, the guerrilla tactics, geopolitical landscape, all of that. What I am seeing right now is a nigga that is cooked. They don't want to tell us that he's cooked.
Right now.
What you mean cooked? Hold on. What you mean cooked, bro? What you mean cooked? Sebastian.
It's over.
What do you mean cooked, Sebastian?
Watch this. Watch in history. Because this same thing happened a little bit ago with a case. Don't do it,
bro.
Lucci knows where I'm going. Yeah, Lucci.
Please don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
Play my intro music. Make the glass break. We got the files.
No, come on, man.
I'm gonna say it again. You niggas was running around.
Nah, don't do that, bro.
Cal, shut up.
Yeah.
The Canadian boy ain't do that. The Canadian boy ain't do that to Meg Thee Stallion. The Canadian boy ain't do none of that. They can't prove it. What you got? Guess where that nigga is.
Hello?
And then you looked at what was happening. Quietly, the sponsors slowly just started to move away from them. he got louder and louder on social media. Yeah, you better check me, bitch. I got good aim. Oh yeah, you better watch who you talking to, ho. You heard my stats. Oh yeah, we out here moving around real bad man ting, shit like that. Where is that nigga?
Out of here, Cal. He's out of here. He's out of here. He's out of here.
Watch. That's what I'm saying.
Out of here.
Yeah, shout out to Dom.
To provide
last bar, Cujo. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna shut up. I promise. Last bar, and I got another one that's gonna hit very close to home for you, Lucci. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Robert Sylvester. We saw you.
Now the way that cut out,
it cut out at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Who Cal?
Robert Sylvester Kelly, nigga.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Because I done missed the whole thing, and it went from top niggas dying, and I didn't even get my bars off because niggas, I'm mad about that shit. Fuck my niggas.
I had to step away.
Yeah. I was about to say before we get going, I was about to say because niggas, one of the death scenes, it didn't really hit me, but it just made me feel away. I don't mean to backtrack, but I didn't get my bars off because niggas was talking, and niggas didn't get my situation and get my fucking shit right, get my mic right. Anyways, the Mary Jane shit and that one of them damn Spider-Mans when that bitch died. Because I never seen that. I'm like, did this bitch just really? And I see why niggas think Spider-Man trash. So I'm like, this nigga really let this bitch die? I had never seen this before. This bitch don't die. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel away. I'm like, damn, nigga, like and he plays the actual good Spider-Man, like not a good Peter Parker, but he played it. So, but besides that, what we talking about now though?
Well, we got to because we talked about
Mr. Majors.
The last two things.
That Jonathan Majors is about the picture.
Hold on, body bags, because how we got to Jonathan Majors was because I said the Tony Stark death hit badly, and then the Logan death hit very badly, and I was like,
I missed that part, so I cut out.
Yeah, I was saying since we're in Marvel, let's bring Jonathan Majors to the front of the church. Because he's looking crazy right now. That boy is cooked. Well done. Steered on both sides.
What happened? I ain't see the Ant-Man movie. You know what I'm saying? So.
You don't need to see it.
You don't need to see it. They made sure to make an announcement to us that this nigga would no longer be Kang, though.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, they haven't officially said that yet, but that's where it's headed, though.
Yeah, they've said rumors. We've heard leaks from where they're saying essentially like the higher ups in Marvel do not feel comfortable continuing the partnership. Blah blah. The nice formal business talk, the HR letter that you get before you get fired. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. The nigga's cooked.
That's HR letter.
That brother done, man.
Out of here.
To be fair though, shout out brother Jonathan. As I said, all these accusations at the moment.
What do you mean shout out?
Hold on, brother. Hold on. As far as his career, the trajectory was heading, what I'm saying? It really was looking really good. I don't know how he's done, going to be able to bounce back from this. I'm not sure. But as I said, all these situations right now are alleged. Nothing is definitive.
Right.
He hasn't gone to court yet. I'm not sure if there's any sort of evidence to corroborate anything as of yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure. I'm not finna crucify him, but I'm also not gonna just go out of my way to support him either. It's really up to his lawyer. And
hey, nigga punch out shit every day, B.
Yeah, I just know he's a black man like me. I'm not sure what the situation is with his girl and these other women, coming up and
they lied on Bill. Fuck,
pressing charges.
I mean, we really. They lied on Bill. Like we really want to talk about that. Let's
man, calling the police.
I want to go there. Come on, never a good look. They lied on that, man.
To be fair, right, on the other end, right, you got DC. You got DC, right, with Ezra Miller, right. On the other end, you got DC. You know what I'm saying, with the Flash character, right?
Wilding.
At one point, they were considering cutting him, right? I
Right.
guess they couldn't find anyone last minute, or they considered him such a good actor.
The
They
movie was
decided to
done
keep
already.
him on.
Movie
Yeah,
was done.
the movie was done already, but they decided damn near to consider cutting him because people really didn't want him in the film. You know what I'm
Because he
saying?
was wild.
He was bugging. I still see people, you know what I'm saying, like
They're still outraged. They stated they still don't like
outraged
Son.
about
They don't
that.
like Son at all.
You know what I'm saying? And he got all types of egregious soliciting, you know what I'm saying? Oh, not
Soliciting sex. He was wilding.
Minors, texting minors, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kidnapping,
Talking
aggravated
about
assault,
kidnapping the young girl or whatnot. I guess keeping her at her will on some, you know what I mean? Just real freaky, just wicked, real freaky wickedness time.
What I don't want to happen though is that because we do know a lot of times that us as black people get treated unfairly in Hollywood. But what I don't want to happen is if people see Ezra Miller in his situation and parallel it with the Jonathan Major situation, because like Sebastian said, white motherfuckers is just as outraged at the Ezra Miller shit.
That's true.
As people are with the Jonathan Major shit. So it ain't like, you know, niggas been picking and choosing. That studio that is over that Flash franchise, they themselves just simply decided to keep that nigga. But if it was up to the people, that nigga would have been gone
out of here
instantly. So it ain't a black and white or they just that studio, like you said, the movie, they had spent 250 M's on the movie.
It was done.
It was done, and they, you know, shit, they was backed into a corner. But it ain't a black and white thing because they just as outraged as that nigga. So it ain't one of them type situations.
You're right there,
but it could play, you know, saying a role in it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure because he lost. Not only did he lose acting roles, he lost brand deals.
Yep.
Who?
He lost brand deals.
Jonathan Majors.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was recently just cut from a brand deal recently. I'm not sure what exactly. I forgot which one, but he was recently cut from one. He got cut from his management team.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot of shit.
He should try and get the you know, the LG. Let me stop. I don't want to get on live.
I mean, he could redeem his career, but
I know what he was about
This
to
is our
say.
first live on. This is our first ever live.
Please don't. We just got here, good brother. Don't.
We just
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna say it later, but I ain't gonna say it now.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah,
you sure you want to glue everybody back?
No.
We live. We can do that. No, I know you got. That's what you want, Lucci, but
I'm telling you right now. Go ahead, Cujo. Go ahead. I'll come back, man. We calm down. We'll calm down.
Last topic.
Hold on, Cujo. I still have one more bar. I still have one more bar, bro.
Go ahead.
One last bar. I definitely still stand by the stuff that I was told when I was younger, like by my grandparents, people who were on this earth longer than me, who were wiser than me. You see what I'm saying? They told me, and I think Chris Rock actually said it in one of his stand-ups. Anytime you're a black man with a white significant other, as soon as you start getting popping, that shit comes out. Every single time. Every single time in history. Every single time. You think that I'm lying? No. Just go back and look through some of the niggas that you know and love. You want to know why I definitively say that? Again, we're not going to go back to this topic, but this is why I'm like, power on the public side of it was not as powerful as the fans of it think. Because if it was, bro would be able to secure some big budget movie deals, and then his white wife would have already compromised him already. Russell Wilson, as soon as he actually got to his bag, you know what he did? First thing he did, cut off his white chick, found him a black woman. Despite if y'all feel he's corny or not, I personally feel like he is corny for different reasons from most niggas.
I do respect that, Cal. That nigga did drop the white hoe.
You see what I'm saying?
My sister.
You see what I'm
he
saying?
did. Yep.
And we don't hear shit about this man unless it's from his media team putting out positive shit. Going to the daddy-daughter dance, pulling up, supporting his wife. That's different.
Obama in the same boat too. You know what I'm saying? We're being realistic.
Hey, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that, bro.
Obama was a milkman before Michelle, man.
Oh,
just saying.
Don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do that.
Luigi, don't come to. I know that conspiracy.
Wait a minute, what?
I already know the conspiracy theory.
Don't do that, bro. Let's move on, bro. Go ahead, bro.
No, that was a
move on,
Cujo. Put his tinfoil hat on right now.
Who is Tarantino is mid? Who is that?
I already know that's Maine, man. I know that's Maine,
that was essentially the bar. Shout out to the black men. Shout out to the black men who have no problem loving black women publicly and marrying them and making sure that they're part of their empire as well. Y'all brothers, I understand y'all are thespians. You may have not been readily accepted by black women when you were going through your awkward teen phase.
Damn, Kyle.
I'm not lying. Like I said the other day, boom. Shout out to the other pal. Yeah, these niggas rap good, but I ain't lied yet, boom.
He ain't lied yet.
You ain't lying.
Oh, hey man, listen, man. If you're a black man, you could be with whoever you want as a black man. Just understand, it's bigger than you. If you end up with a woman that isn't black, man, there's a lot of political implications, man. So you got to be very, very careful. It's not just about having fun and thinking shit is sweet. You got to move very meticulous, man, or else your ass getting caught up, man. Look what happened to OJ, man.
And don't call the police, please.
Yeah.
Don't call the police, fam. Don't do it. You're out of here. Don't call the police.
Nah, he called the police first. He
called the police.
He tried to report the incident so it won't get out of hand, and it backfired.
Idiot. Don't call the NYPD, fam. Are you insane?
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
What are your options though? Like, what are your options at that point?
I mean,
leave, fam. Do not call the police.
The option is stop dealing with the beast.
Yeah.
Or just not even that. Just leave.
I mean,
if
she's not allowing you to leave, what's
fam? Ain't no way no woman gonna allow me to stop.
Nah, come on. But you know what I mean. If that's the case, if that's the case, Sebastian, you know. Now we're talking about guys start getting physical because you know what I'm saying.
Allowing you to leave sounds
not allowing you. Stand in front of the door.
Not allowing you to leave sounds insane.
Lucci, it's 2023. Number one, you are a world-class trained actor on a mental, a spiritual, and a physical sense. You have played boxers before. You have played villains before. You see what I'm saying? You study different shit. You turn on that fucking phone and go live. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt my fans, whatever y'all doing, but my significant other isn't making me leave. I feel in danger. Y'all know how the climate is for black men. She's gonna start talking over you right there because that's what they do. Y'all know how it is. I just want to have documentation here that I am trying to leave my house and my significant other is not letting me. By the time you get to that last sentence, 15,000 people are watching live. Now,
and I want to say this about what Kyle said.
Calling 911 is
hold on. I want to say something.
In the moment, though, like we can.
No. See, this the thing. For a nigga that's dated multiple, I've dated black girls multiple times back in the past. When I came to Cleveland, moved to white area, started dating fucking white girls, and I've been through these shit, situations with these hood ass white bitches, and I knew one thing. Hold on. I knew one thing. I could not call the police. I couldn't. I felt and it's so fucked up because I'm like, damn, I can't call the fucking cops. I can't. So what you gotta do is you have to really think about how to get out that situation. You gotta be like what Kyle said. You gotta be strategic as a black man, even if you're a Spanish man. If you ethnic, and you look like you're gonna be like them two races, and you got a white chick, you gotta be strategic because that calling the cops is gonna be you. It's gonna be them. They're gonna see you, and then they're like, nah, brother, it's over.
Yeah.
Even if it's man, who's calling the cops? Do not include the police, man. Don't include the police, and no, any woman, no, fam, do not include
any woman. But if we talking about the white girls, no,
it's not gonna go well for you at all. Don't include Johnny Law, please don't, man.
Because the privilege is now. She don't even got to do nothing. That privilege is automatically there.
She was white. She was white.
It's there.
I didn't know. Oh.
No disrespect to the white ladies, but that's just what y'all got. Like,
so yeah,
that's a double no go.
Yeah, we gonna go do one more topic, or got it.
Yeah, go ahead, Cucho. Take us out of here, bro. Give us one topic.
Let us
we got one time for one more, like 20 more minutes.
Let us not detract brothers from dating who they want, man. For all you listeners out there, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's put that out there as well.
Yeah, here go Brother Ty, man.
If you as a black man are trying to be successful or are successful,
it's a different bag.
Don't do it.
That was right.
Hey, I was just ending the topic, man. I want that to be the last thing said, man. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all know anything about Brother Ty,
I
man,
definitely don't condone what that Brother Ty just said.
what did my brother? What did he say? What did he just say?
You are a black man in Hollywood.
God damn.
Go ahead.
It would behoove you to stick with your kind, good brother.
Right?
Oh yeah, Hollywood, yeah.
Because when shit goes awry.
Yeah.
Not if. Say it again. When.
Matter of fact, let me retract that. When things do go awry, nigga, you are done.
It's over.
It's over. Your career is Look, I mean, come on, man. Kobe, OJ. You know
I'm gonna tell you something.
Kobe's
that's easier said than done, though, because some motherfuckers like. I'm gonna tell you why it's easier said than done. Some motherfuckers really they meet like it's people out there for people. You see what I'm saying? So like you can have a soulmate or a kin or whoever. She could be black, but the other one, another person out there, another lady be out there, she might be white, she might be Spanish. So whoever you meet first and that gives you that feeling that makes you feel like a king and peace and shit, that's how they get caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just be natural relationship shit. So right then and there in Hollywood, that's when you gotta, it sucks. But like if you meet that person first and you really get that feeling with that lady, it kind of asks, because then you got now you gotta play the race card just to protect your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
I just thought it was funny that I've been muted for 30 minutes. I said one sentence to transition, and 6 or 7 people all started talking at the same time, man.
No, that's been happening all night, brother.
That's hilarious.
That's been happening all night.
That's hilarious.
It is what it is.
Come on, Brother Ty. We know you're the milkman in here, brother. We're not doing that, brother. It's all love, man.
He said the milkman.
Milkman. We just do.
Why you say that?
What's going on?
Buddy bag, you are too, man.
I am in a way, but like, listen, I don't listen. I'm listen. It's either black or Spanish for me now. I had my experience. It's black or Spanish for me.
My man's body bag said, "I deal in alkaline milk, my brother." Like,
like I know how to listen. Listen, man. I don't really.
Man, y'all don't gotta explain yourself, man. Y'all both. It is what it is, man. These all jokes.
Nah, first off,
the milkman shit funny though.
First off, milkman sounds crazy.
What do you mean, man? That sounds
crazy.
I'm crying, man. Let me mute up.
Now, shout out, Brother Ty, man, for the segue.
Let's get to the next topic, man.
Yeah, man. Be with who you want, man. At the end of the day, just be careful, man. That's all. That's really the message for real. But funny though, this kind of goes into that topic. Funny enough, so what I was about to bring. Oh yeah. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with this movement. You know what I'm saying? I think Body Bags is already, because I think we had this talk before about the passport bros or whatever.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. So we you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we're YouTubers now. we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about things that kind
I
of,
wish my cousin was here because he told me about the passport bros. That's how I know about the shit.
yeah,
He
see
was
what I'm
wilding
saying?
when he
So
said that shit. Like he like
Can
a
I
cow type nigga. So
can I
maybe
go
he was
first?
going
passport,
off.
so we gotta address a lot of stuff. You know, we already talked about the just pearly things thing a couple weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Got a little heated, but you know, brothers resolved, you know what I'm saying, whatever resolved, and that was it. And now, you know, we talking about the passport bros, which is it's
Passport.
basically offshoot of the Black Manosphere. It's just a group of, you know, young Black American men who you know, get their passports and they, you know, they travel
And pay for pussy.
to, I
And
wouldn't
do
Exactly.
what?
necessarily,
Yeah, so
well,
Exactly.
they go to Dominican Republic, places like that, and
Uh-huh.
it's like you can get some booty down there for cheap because the
But
women are different, the things is
but
different.
it's also but the end result is to add on to that. I mean, that is part of it. But to add on, brothers be going overseas to try to look for wives, man, to bring
Right.
back over
Oh
here. You know what I'm
man.
saying?
So
So they going, yeah.
it's a
So they
business, but they looking for wives. Right.
yeah they going to like Thailand and like the Philippines, Russia. You know what I'm saying? They because the culture is different, right? So basically, the complaint is that American women, not just Black women, but just American women in general, just have very corrupt, non-traditional
These
type
dudes
values
want what I
now.
ran away from.
Yeah, so basically the gist of it is they're trying to go overseas to get like a quiet, beautiful, submissive wife. Is really what it boils down to,
Yo,
man.
these sound like
I would like to set this off.
some dudes with low
There's plenty.
self-esteem.
I was just gonna
nah,
say there's plenty
it's
of women
more
in
to the
here.
context than that, man. But yeah, go ahead, brother. Talk.
Yeah. I got mixed feelings on this, Cujo, because I think
Yeah.
about my uncle Ernie, right? My uncle Ernie was in the military, as was my grandfather. They both came home with Asian wives, right? Now I never
I was
met
about to
my
bring that up.
grandmother. I never met my grandma. I met my grandpa when I was like 2, so I don't remember. But I know my uncle Ernie, he was married to a Korean woman, Insu, for like 20-something years. And I could tell even as a child that she was different than American women that I seen. You know, she was very quiet. She was super, super nice, humble. You know what I'm saying? Always cooking, just very traditional, always cleaning the house. Like she hardly ever sat down. Like she was always moving around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was very sweet and all that. You know what I mean? And I got mixed feelings because I see why my uncle Ernie married her. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they wasn't like he didn't act like he was super in love with her, but I think he married her. You know what I'm saying? Like she a worker, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She gonna go to work. She's gonna pay bills. She's gonna cook. She's gonna clean. She's gonna, I hate to use the word obedient or submissive. Maybe is a better
Submissive,
word,
yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? But it was completely
Same
different.
shit.
And I'm gonna be honest, Cujo. Out of the hundreds of people I've met in my life, she still sticks out. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as partner or woman, you know what I'm saying? Like everything was on point. Now the other side of that is I think that there are still women out here in America that have those values. And to kind of piggyback off what Sebastian was saying, I think a lot of brothers get rejected and they get turned on to this manosphere crap and they think that that's the way, right? Like, let me just go to the Philippines, Russia, Germany, hang out, and, use that to my advantage and pick up a girl who's trying to come to America anyway, right? And make it work. So I got mixed feelings about it, bro. Like I get it, but there's women over here too that have those values if you really looking, in my opinion.
I do want to respond to that, though. I do want to respond
Go ahead.
because
Go ahead.
I've been doing some research for sure. I definitely been doing some research. I've been looking at some data as far as what these brothers want overall. As I said, the Black manosphere is an offshoot of the manosphere overall. So the reason why they strayed away from the manosphere overall because Black men have different experiences than every demographic of people in America. So they decided, okay, well, what are our experiences in America with American Black women or just Black women in America, period? So then that's when the discussion of the passport bros come up. And like, well, okay, these women here are, considered Western. They're considered non-traditional. They're very difficult. They have shitty attitudes, yada, yada, yada. Whereas, someone in developing nation or country, they come from, humble background, humble beginnings, or on the flip side, because the narrative is that just because these are developing countries mean that they're somehow third world countries, and that's not necessarily the case. And this is coming from someone whose family came from a quote unquote third world country, even though it's the richest country in the Western Hemisphere, ironically. So you might come from a developing nation where people are bankers, or people are farmers, or people run the tourist industry, people work in hotels, people are very educated, they speak more than one language, you know what I'm saying? They're just very domesticated, they're submissive, they're respectful, they like to be approached, whatever. It's not to say that doesn't exist here. You know what I'm saying? Having sex here is easy. Getting pussy is easy. That's not difficult or anything. So that's not the issue. I think the problem is that a lot of these brothers in this movie, particularly, they're looking for women to, be, marriageable. They're looking for women that want to marry them, that want long-term relationships, that want to be with them long-term. And so I know some of them hyper focus on European nations, or nations on the Asian continent, what have you. But I have heard a lot of them brothers bring up the Caribbean. I've heard a lot of them brothers bring up, Latin America, South and Central America.
Right.
I have heard a lot of them brothers bring up African countries, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Specifically, it might be West Africa, East Africa, whatever the case, because culturally, you know what I'm saying, even though, here we share a lot of the same culture, they're just different, and they prioritize marriage quicker and sooner and at a younger age.
I don't think it's just
why is that
it's
good?
that. Hold on.
What do you
I
mean,
don't think.
why
Hold
is
on. Let
that
me.
good?
Hold on.
If
Hold
you're
on. Hold on.
looking to get married,
Wait,
that's
wait,
It's good.
body
Hold on.
bags, body bags, and
Let me
Morocco.
go.
Wait,
Yeah,
because he
I'm
was giving his
I'm just
point.
Yeah, let's
prefacing
get
things.
a rotation.
Yeah, I'm just prefacing things
Pause.
because I didn't want to come out and just from what I seen on YouTube start talking shit about these brothers, and I've never had a conversation with any of them personally. So I decided, all right, man, I got to at least know one password, bro.
Right.
So I started talking to some of them, and I started seeing, the things they talk about and what they're saying. And like I said, man, a lot of these brothers, man, and some of them have YouTube channels. These like Austin Holloman's, these type of brothers, bro. They're going to Brazil, they're going to Cuba, they're going to DR, and a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, they're wifing these women up. They get married within 6-7 months, a year or two, because they're just not looking to play games. They're not looking to really, you know what I'm saying, fuck around. So they're like, well, listen, man, I'm young, bro. I make a decent amount of money, because it's not like most black men are out there. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be traveling regularly at the time, you got to make a really decent amount of money anyway. So it's obviously not the vast majority of us. So I'm looking into it. I'm like, well, this isn't as crazy as I initially thought. You know what I'm saying? This isn't as bad as I initially thought. If you just go in there to get married, find a relationship, even if you go in to just fuck around, all right, cool, that's on you, because you feel like the experiences are better there than here. And of course, when you were talking about black men being in the military and being stationed overseas and dealing with women from Germany, dealing with women from Vietnam, Viet Cong during like the World War I, World War II, Cold War era, all of that, that's not necessarily new either. I remember looking at a article from Jet Magazine where the illustration was like black men moving overseas to find Asian wives. Like that sort of thing isn't necessarily new. That was going back to like the 40s and 50s. You know what I'm saying? So if we talk about historically, that's a different aspect. Now, brothers kind of reintroducing that, but it's more so them talking about black women from other countries, other developing nations for the most part. I do that. Some of them do bring up white women. They do bring up Hispanic women. You know what I'm saying? I do see some of them do, but a lot of them tend to bring up like Afro-Latina, quote unquote, women, or Afro-Caribbean, you know what I'm saying, African women.
Cool, Joe.
A lot of these types I grew up with here.
I wanna
Wait, body bags. Let
I'm
him finish, because you're going, and then Maravi's going.
I'm a Caribbean. To
going
preface this, right? I'm a Caribbean man. I'm a Caribbean black man. I was born in America, raised in America. The women here that I grew up with, who are also Caribbean or they're from the continent, a lot of them here are definitely very westernized. You know what I'm saying? They're very kind of lost. A lot of them don't tend to speak their native languages. They don't really care to. Some of them interracially date. Like they might not even primarily date black men. A lot of them swirl a lot. You know, some of them don't really care about the developing countries at
Swirl.
all. Yeah, they be down with the swirl, bro. Like a lot of them tend to be down with the swirl. So a lot of these brothers are like, well, if y'all not any different here, I might as well just go. I might as well go to the motherland. Or I might as well go find somewhere where they're not necessarily as corrupt. You know what I'm saying, quote unquote. And they're like, all right, fuck it. And I've seen that play out. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it play out in my family. I've seen it play out in other people's family. I'm like, well, what's the big deal per se? Now, like I said, I don't support the soliciting. You know what I'm saying? Brothers going out there and recording interactions on some like highly over sexualized BS. You know what I'm saying? Trying to solicit.
Those are fake.
Yeah, some of them are fake. Some of it is like a little overboard, over the top, whatever, doing like weird public interviews and all that. I'm not necessarily into that. I don't support that. Or even them creating narratives about black women overseas, you know what I'm saying? Talking crazy.
I heard that.
Yeah, man, come on.
There was
buying coochie in the developing nation.
Wait, Marabi, body bags is going. Body bags is going.
Bro,
and then you're going.
I'm about to wrap it up.
But when you say that they are the more traditional ones,
my nigga.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah, if you talking about if you talking about being more traditional, like I said, I'm Caribbean, bro. This is what a lot of our women are known for. You know, they tend to definitely be traditional. They tend to be very submissive. You know, all that. But I ain't gonna lie, if they grew up here, respectfully,
I ain't saying nothing. What are y'all talking about?
No,
I didn't say anything.
That was 5 minutes ago. Somebody said something, Lucci. Like, you got a major delay over there, good brother.
Yeah, you.
Man.
I grew up here and everything. The women here tend to definitely can be a little difficult. They can definitely be, you know what I'm saying, a little verbally aggressive, or you know what I'm saying, be bugging out a lot. And a lot of that energy I definitely did not see when I went back. You know what I'm saying? The energy is definitely very, very, very different. Yeah, like if they want you, they on you.
They want you.
You know what I'm saying? And the energy is different. The way they talk is different. The way they're brought up is different. The values and customs and everything is most definitely different. And that's the differences that brothers are highlighting in terms of the type of women they deal with. So that's basically the gist of everything for real, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, body bags, you could
Yeah, so basically I agree with everything a lot of things you said. Because when it comes to the relationship shit, this is what I like, especially when you what they're looking for in a woman is like the women over here are more corrupt. It's hard to trust them because with the social media shit, it's so much shit. When they go out there,
body bags. What do you mean corrupt? I'm sorry.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah, like
what I mean corrupt. I mean it's because it's so much more. Like even like basically what he just said, they're more difficult. It's different backgrounds and different raising and different upbringings. When you go to motherlands, it's different cultures. And when you have cultures and you live by your cultures, you have more values. And I've seen people actually I seen a comedian said he went out somewhere in Africa, he cheated on one of his girlfriends, but he said this African lady made him feel like a man. Like she knew how to speak to him. She knew how to talk to him.
Before he was going out looking for women?
She knew like y'all not letting me see. Hold on, bro. Can I talk? Y'all ain't interrupt the other nigga. Like, let me speak, bro. Goddamn. What the fuck? That shit be blowing me, bro. Like, damn, I get the shit off, but damn, every time a body bag want to talk, niggas want to interrupt, I can't get my shit off, bro. I be hating that. But anyways, basically what I'm saying is, yes, it's just the women. It's the women out there is different. I got people. We all got people from different cultures, but like women out there is different. But when a girl actually bring you peace, and it's like you're not gonna really meet that. Like you know what I'm saying? When a girl actually, it's the treatment is different. When these pathway bros, they go out there. Them girls not playing around. They know they not gonna be playing around like Cujo said. And social media does play into that shit because you have more access to motherfuckers. These girls are here are getting DMs and DMs and DMs. Remember Cal? Like remember you already talked about that. You wanted to talk to me about this relationship shit and all this stuff. And on Monday and stuff, I know I was busy. But you know, if you got a good lady and you've been out the game for a while, you might not know what's going on out here in the streets and shit. So in a dating life, when you go out there and them pathway bros and those girls is looking at to them niggas like they got money, they got financial stability, they can be taken care of. It's like traditional shit that goes in within this. And like I said, when you have cultures and you stick to your cultures, like you have certain values. Why do you think people? I just thought about this not too long. Why do you think people that live off the land and live in tribes and shit that's not connected to all this technology and shit be happy as hell? Because they're stuck in their culture and they have values and they're healthy. You see what I'm saying? We have different stress levels because we have more shit to go on because we live in a fucking melting pot. You know. So when they these passports, bros, when they come out, go over and travel and stuff like that, I think it's really that culture that plays into these women, and it helps in their values on how they look at men and how they treat men. You know what I'm saying? They might not have certain baggages and damages that American women might have. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's what Cujo was kind of trying to break down. And that's what I'm trying to. That's why I was agreeing on him. I just wanted to say that, you know, like because that's what he mean, you know. I know that one part when that man was. What you said, Lucci?
What you say? They're more.
Yeah, like more like a little bit more traditional. They're more traditional. Like they just.
Yeah, because we're giving that thought mentality over here, like every bit.
But what is supposed to be? But Lucci and Body Bags, when y'all say traditional, y'all understand that y'all are basing the concept of traditional, whatever the fuck, off of white niggas.
I'm basing it off my grandmother, man. My grandmother.
Yeah, I'm not basing it off of white niggas.
I'm basing it off of my grandmother. Hold on. Let me say this. I'm basing it off my grandmother, my grandfather, who's been together for 50 years. I'm basing it off my mother and my stepfather, who's been together for 30 years. Mm-hmm. Those type of relationships don't exist these days, bro. That's why the divorce rate is where it is, because you have the situation to where it's bro. Okay, yeah, that's
we'll preface this, right?
Because that's gonna go into a whole other subject, though. Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, I don't want to go drag it out.
Before you go,
we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there.
I do want to preface this as the host. Join the Discord. Join the Discord family. All that, tune in, listen in, because it's gonna get a little. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to preface this. I do want to bring out the statistics so that way brothers know, like, this is not no cap.
Looking at my fucking screen, Cujo. Stop looking at my screen over here to my left. Stop looking at my screen.
You bring out them statistics. I want to say something.
Yeah. So okay. So here in America, man, like I said, among American black people and black people from other nations, because they're also included into the population as well. In today's age, as you know, most black people are not married currently. You know what I'm saying? I think it's about 33% of black women are married currently. 33% of black men are married and 28% of black women are married. So that means more black men are married to black women currently. About 500,000 more are married to black women than they are to black men. Now, the thing is, also, what's that background?
Your background sounds crazy.
Yeah, that sounded like techno music.
No, Dave was starting a live on my phone, man.
My bad.
I thought he was playing Dreamcast or something. I was like, hold on.
That did sound like Dreamcast.
But
that nigga was watching pornography against the law. We're not doing that. That shit sounded like the next few bars. You're watching pornography.
Listen, we're not gonna put that on my jacket on this live.
That was crazy.
You can click on the EBL channel, man. David start. This is why I don't be miking up with y'all.
Christ compels you, brother. Christ compels you, brother, man. You know the brother's the brother's a believer, man. Shout out to Jesus. But so we're in the era of the lowest marriage rates somehow. You know what I'm saying? But women got the most kids. I don't know how that's happening, right? I really don't understand that. Like, realistically, like, folks ain't getting married, but somehow the women of our demographic seem to have the most kids, and they tend to have them in the most vulnerable years, the youngest years. They tend to have them. They tend to have more than one baby father. On top of that, they tend to have more than one kid. On top of that. As you know, health-wise, unfortunately, most of our sisters are for sure overweight. And I'm not about to act like brothers take that into consideration enough to be like, well, I'm not going to deal with you. But if we're talking about, taking your health into consideration, yeah, most of our sisters are overweight. So if most of them are overweight, most of them prioritize marriage, most of them prioritize relationships, but somehow have the most kids early on. Not to say you could be out the game just because you got kids, but a lot of them, if they're more career oriented, on top of that, a lot of them don't tend to prioritize marriage because it's like, well, I'm in my 30s, you know what I'm saying? I have my PhD. I want to chill now. I want to relax. Like, I don't necessarily want to be tied down. I don't necessarily want to commit. I don't necessarily want to be in a relationship. I want to have my fun. I want to chill. I want to relax. And, by the time brothers are in their 30s, you might not necessarily want that. You might want to settle down. You might want to be married by then. You might want to be in a relationship by then. So if you're dealing with a demographic of women that don't necessarily want that, and we're talking about a high percentage of them, on top of that, it's going to make things more difficult. The fact that they're already...
Who's fucking them to give them kids early on?
Not the vast majority of us.
Hold on, Cal. I'm a
Hold on, Cal Boom wanted
to be
say
fair,
something.
right?
My bad,
This is another thing I noticed with us. Like, I know it's easy to think that, okay, well, if 61% of black women currently have kids, that would mean that it's about the same rate, right? No, it's not. 46% of black men currently have children. So that means the rest of us do not have kids. Over half of us don't have kids, about 51%. So that means it's half of niggas currently in America do not have kids, and the other half do. And black women have more kids than we do, and there are more women than men. Who the fuck are they fucking then overall? They're fucking a small minority of us.
That's what
that's a good question. I'm actually glad you asked. They're fucking a small minority of black men. Most of them tend to deal with the same demographic of black men. They tend to deal with men in the same circle. So this is the narrative of women who kind of fuck with the same type of men and kind of keep their body count down or that sort of thing. Well, that's a real thing in the black community, funny enough. Like, that's an actual thing. Most of them tend to deal with a minority of black men, and that's the vast majority of black men who are getting them pregnant overall. So that's just the demographics. I mean, the rest of brothers right now currently are either not married and they're looking, or they're not looking and they're not married, or, you know what I'm saying, and they have to kind of fend with women who already got kids, are overweight, aren't really aren't marriageable, or aren't looking to get married. And I don't know how that's gonna work out, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I love my sisters, you know what I'm saying, but this is just like what we're looking at overall here in America. I ain't even bringing, you know what I'm saying, the other demographic of, like, the STD, STI rates in our community, you know what I'm saying, how that's looking. It's not really looking the best, respectfully, and how that plays out. So yeah, like, I understand if you out the game already and you out the loop, or you just been a guy that's always been getting ass your whole life. All right, cool, man. That's great. That's lovely. But there's so much shit out here that's fucked up that it's really kind of grim.
Cujo.
Yeah. Yeah, you can speak to that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long round.
My bad. Yeah, my bad.
First, bro, it ain't no such thing as a nigga that ain't looking, bro. Niggas always looking for pussy.
Yeah.
Even if you already got it. Like, a nigga always looking. So
exactly.
That's in our nature, Boom.
Right.
Yeah, we hunt. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real about this. I'm gonna keep it real about these niggas that's lying. And with these percentages and shit. Niggas is lying and not keeping it 100. It's a lot of niggas that don't know how to get pussy.
That's a fact too.
Yep, that factors in. Mm-hmm.
Boom, pause. Could you turn up your mic a little bit, Boom, if you could, brother? Because I want niggas to hear you. I want niggas to hear you.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, you're good. We can hear you.
Yeah. So, like, back to that military shit. You got to think about. Look, this is how I think about it. As to why niggas be going over and getting different wives and shit like that. So you got to think, most of the niggas that go to the military, it ain't the niggas that was playing sports. I'm not saying that there's never been a nigga that played sports that didn't go to. I'm just saying that's not the primary group of niggas in the military. It ain't really the street niggas. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really like the niggas who was popular. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew them. Like they just had the whole. It ain't really them niggas. The demographic of niggas that it be is niggas that couldn't get pussy.
No, yeah, because ain't no street niggas going over there. Ain't no street niggas going over there.
Boom, you got a point. My
Street
cousin
niggas
said
go
the
buy
same
some
shit.
pussy.
Hold
Let them cook.
on, because I'm not saying everybody.
He's saying the demographic.
But I'm saying that is the populace of the archetype of niggas in the military. But I'm one of the niggas. See, the problem is them niggas lying about it and scared to act. Bro, it been so hard for them niggas to get pussy. Them niggas left the crib.
Exactly.
Whereas me, I'm gonna keep it funky with niggas. I wasn't a nigga getting pussy like that in high school. But I was fine though, cause I wasn't really stunting no hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing me shit. We was ganged up. You know what I'm saying? Wilding, tripping, going to the club. That's what I was on. So I was cool.
You knew bitches.
I
still
never
liked
had
you,
but see the difference between me and them niggas is I never had a fear that I wouldn't get a bitch or that I wouldn't have kids or that.
That's what it. That's
you know what I'm saying? Them niggas was in fear.
Yup. Because sometimes some of, and it also, you know what? Also, boom. Some of them might not know how to even be around or be nervous around. You know what I'm saying? Certain women. So like, I feel like the passport bros basically, it's like it's 50. It sounds like it's 50-50. Like some niggas want love, and the other ones didn't know how to get pussy.
It's a demographic of niggas
body bags.
Majority of niggas probably
right. Real quick, because we're almost at 3 hours. We're almost at 3 hours. We've been cooking. Let me say this, Cujo. This is part of my fucking problem with you passport niggas. First off, outside of you being pussy, like that's the first.
We gotta
I gotta stop looking
man.
Hey man, one of these days, before we go count, these days we're gonna invite a passport on here.
I don't give a fuck.
So we can get an idea. I'm just saying.
Articulate. Find the most.
Go find one of them brothers. Get on here. You can go back and forth with them cow, so we can see. You know what I'm saying? What their movement is overall for sure.
Because then I guarantee you, it's going to take about 15 to 25 minutes for us to get to daddy issues. That's where the shit starts with you niggas, right? Because if your dad was shit, he would have told you the type of pursuits and the type of hoops he had to go through to get your fucking mom. But since you niggas like to induct and indoctrinate yourself into this whole alpha, beta, da-da-da-da ideology, that the nigga who wrote that shit initially even came back and debunked, he was like, oh, I was tripping. I was wrong. That's not how humans actually operate. It's not even how animals fucking operate. I was wrong. Y'all niggas keep the research, but lack nuance to understand when the person who was the author of said research comes back and is like, I was wrong. That was incorrect. I had enough money after putting this bullshit out to actually go and do deeper research into the shit. No, that shit is garbage. Don't believe that. You stupid, illiterate motherfucking ratos.
You talking about Alex Jones?
You said what? My bad.
Are you talking about Alex Jones?
Alex Jones.
Nigga, this shit predates Alex Jones. Stop playing with me.
Yo, Lucci is on another planet.
He's on another level.
This nigga, bro.
All I'm saying,
all he's saying is that alpha beta shit just need to be researched.
The research has been done, body bags, by the nigga who put it out in the first place. The nigga who put it out in the first place had enough money afterwards to come back and be like, "Oh, this shit was bad. It was all bad. I misinterpreted."
Yeah, he said I fucked up. I didn't do enough research.
See, but the weird thing about that shit is some women do want men to be alpha, like the leader and shit. So I don't fully understand what you're saying.
That's not a role.
Body bags. That's not the same. They want masculinity formed a certain way for them to be receptive to it. That's not what the alpha, beta, sigma, shit is. It's not. it was initially presented as definitive research that can be backed by science. The nigga had enough money to actually dive into proper scientific research, and the nigga was like, oh, I was fucking wrong. Oh, this shit is wrong. That's different. Y'all niggas, we're talking about the passport bros, y'all niggas took half information and didn't even realize the way that you were applying the half-studied, half-researched information was completely counterintuitive to the shit. Because if you were really alpha, you wouldn't have to fly nowhere to get no pussy. If you were really like that, if you were everything that shit was presented as, if you were really an alpha,
see, the problem is,
got that shit everywhere that you went stateside.
That's fine. That's true.
I see what you're saying, but ironically, there's some nuance missing there as well. I'm gonna go, and then I think Sebastian, if Sebastian's still here,
my bad.
You want to hear some other? Nah, you good. You good. I think the thing is, there are a demographic of brothers who definitely are socially awkward. You know, they definitely are a little off, and you know, they've never really been with an attractive woman. Or, you know what I'm saying, they've never really dealt with, you know, the type of woman that, you know, a lot of guys want, that type of thing, whatever, right? But a lot of these brothers in the passport bro movement, like I said, are tend to be middle class. They tend to be, you know what I'm saying, well off financially. So I'm not about to think that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them are just socially awkward or weird or, you know what I'm saying, or creepy or whatever. It's really just...
I mean, you could be both.
I mean, you could be both, but to think that it's more than half or most of them, is that would kind of just be ridiculous. I would think that honestly, it's just a movement for brothers to travel overseas and you know, date or marry or just deal with women overseas or outside of the country. Whatever they decide to do is their business for real. Because like I said, from what I've seen overall, a lot of them tend to either get married or they're in long-term relationships with a lot of these women. It's not that they can't get American women here. A lot of these guys are, listen, man, if you're a middle-class black man anyway, 9 times out of 10, you're in your early 40s or 50s, because most black men who are middle class tend to be in that age demographic anyway. So a lot of these brothers are already divorced, or they're already coming out of long-term relationships, or they're already used to getting so much ass. They're like, well, listen, man, I'm just tired of whatever's going on here. I want a new experience. I want to travel. I want to deal with, you know what I'm saying, a new type of experience, a new type of woman, whatever. And they're like, all right, cool. Let me go outside the country for that. A lot of these brothers definitely are divorced already. They dealt with the shit already. Dealt with the dynamics of whatever it is that is here already. And they're just looking for something new. And there's a lot of brothers like that, because a lot of them tend to be in their 40s, their 50s. Early 50s, mid 50s or so, mid 40s or so. So a lot of them aren't necessarily young. Now, the ones who are young, I can't speak to whatever psychological issue they may or may not have. I'm not sure. But there's definitely, we're definitely in an era where men are having less sex, right? And women tend to have more sexual partners than men. But that doesn't necessarily mean that like that's the only issue, or that's the highlight of the issue as to why brothers are traveling overseas just to be able to marry a woman. Like there's a deeper context in this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a deeper context than that. I really don't care personally, because like I said, my family comes from the Caribbean, bro. Right. African American men and women have been dealing with Caribbean black people for I don't know how long, or dealing with Africans for I don't know how long. Like that's some of the highest marriage rates in America among black people, period. Anyway, feel me? The lowest tend to be when black people interracially date. Those don't last long at all. Those are the shortest marriages overall anyway. So what I'm just saying is that a lot of these brothers just want experiences outside because it's different, man. And I've seen it firsthand. That's true. That's true. Yeah, like I've seen it firsthand, bro. It's just a different experience. Some of it isn't all sunshine and rainbows. I'm not gonna lie, because some of these women, they take advantage. Some of these women are promiscuous.
And they're psychos.
Are for sure, you know what I'm saying? They're definitely opportunists. For sure.
But that's what makes it crazy though, Cujo, because like when you got Cal and Boom said like these niggas don't all get no pussy. There's literally, and I just thought about this.
Yeah.
You want a relationship? Cool. This is why I said it's 50-50. There's literally a lot of girls in America that's easy to get pussy from, especially low standard bitches that's struggling, that would love to, you know, if you got money like that, If you got money, actually, I get why they mad. Cal probably think like, if you got money like that, why don't you just build up a low standard bitch and make her like, or whatever, like just get some.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's really. I done
then-
fuck some low standard bitches. I ain't gonna lie, and they real easy. So I'ma sit there thinking like, damn, they got that money to be traveling out there to go get that fucking pussy. It don't. I see why this nigga mad now. It don't fucking make sense. Because you can stay in America, so you really are socially fucking awkward to the point where you can't even get the pussy because you're too scared to talk to a bitch.
Yeah, if it was primarily just about pussy, then a lot of these brothers would just stay here and do what they got.
It's not primarily. I'm just talking about that other percentage.
Exactly.
That other percentage. That's all I'm saying.
Right. It's clearly a deep enough issue to where they're like, man, listen, man, we could get pussy here, but I'm not just looking for no ass, man. I maybe I'm looking for something long term. Maybe I'm looking for something.
Well, we need to get a passport, bro, on here that understands both sides.
Right, because I'm not officially
I want to say,
I've spoken with some
body bags. Yeah, it's a little bit deeper than just pussy. These niggas want to be able to fuck their therapist.
Hey man, come on.
Y'all, wait, no, because I shut the fuck up and I let this
They want to be what? Say that again.
These niggas want to be able to fuck their therapist. They want to be able to fuck the person that gives them mental health advice. Period. Y'all niggas don't want to take it. Hold on, we talk to women about accountability and everything else like that all the time. And in the black manosphere, that shit happens over there. In the red pill community, that shit happens over there. We talk to niggas plenty of times. We'll talk to women plenty of times. Be accountable. What did you ask for? What did you sign up for? Why'd you let that nigga fuck you? Why do you have a baby by then? You knew the nigga wasn't shit. You bitch ass niggas. You bitch ass niggas who make the rest of us real niggas look bad. Slightly, not really, because we real niggas at the end of the day. You really can't affect our stock. You just improve our shit. By steady talking. Quicker y'all know how to shut the fuck up, the quicker it can save yourself. With that being said, you niggas don't want to pay for therapy. You want a woman to do everything fucking for you. Because psychologically, even on a subliminal level, nigga, you have an Oedipus complex borderline. Nigga, you wish your mom was a better situation for you. So you want that. You want the guidance. You want the steady hand of a woman to come in and, I'm not gonna ask anything. I'm gonna sit back at the house. And
I don't know about that.
That's what I just want to say this.
That doesn't make sense. You're not getting that from.
It does make sense. But
no, it doesn't. Because you're not
I've heard that most men are attracted to women that are like their mother.
Most?
Yeah.
Where'd you read that, Lucio?
Y'all watch.
Yes, I've heard that. I've seen that. Nigga, I'm living. Hold on. I've heard that. I've seen that. Nigga, I'm living that right now. Nigga.
I'm making it.
Like, come on, bro. I'm not. This shit is not far fetched. Like, it's a saying, bro. Like, you're gonna be attracted to someone who's like your mother, bro, in a sense. Right. And that's nothing's wrong with that because this is nurture you. Like, that's nothing that's wrong with that.
No. I agree, but what Cal is saying is different from that. That's the thing. What Cal is saying is different, right? Because I grew up with my moms respectfully. Like I love my moms, but I wouldn't want to deal with a woman like her per se. Now I get it in a traditional sense, right? A woman cooking and cleaning.
But he said most.
Yeah, I know he said most. The problem is, right, in America, right, relationships now due to the economy, they tend to be a little bit more progressive. You know what I'm saying? So, you might be washing the dishes one night, old girl washing dishes one night. You might be doing the laundry this week, old girl might be doing the laundry this week. It's not like cut and dry, completely cut across the board, like 100% traditional, or you specifically want a woman just like your mom's. A lot of these brothers are just looking for someone, bro, who's cooperative, bro. Not no damn robot, not someone who doesn't have their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never would.
Is that more traditional though? That's
not traditional though.
Because like that's like, bro, like grandmas these days are not the grandma are not my my
sure.
grandmas. Like, because those are the women. Like, you know what? My husband probably did this, that, and the third, but I understand.
My grandma was arranged marriage.
So I'm going to sit up.
Yeah, can we, if y'all don't mind, can we hear from Arabi, being that brothers from overseas?
There you go.
Yeah.
You go.
Robbie, what you think, bro?
Yeah, my grandma was basically arranged married, and that's traditional technically, but you know that's some bullshit. I feel like what Cal mentioned was wrong because I would never go to like quote unquote traditional woman for mental health advice or for guiding me. Like that's seems like an oxymoron. As far as just traveling back, this kind of reminded me of that there was this American reporter in Georgia, and a bunch of local women came out that he was just constantly sexually harassing and soliciting them. I just thought that was funny because it reminded me of these guys that do these videos. And Cujo knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We talked about it before.
I'm gonna say this. It's my last opinion on it. I'm kind of with Cujo. Like I've never cared about who someone is dating if it's not hurting them or the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care if brothers is going overseas and coming back with a fine thing from Philippines or Germany or Russia or Czechoslovakia or whatever, and that woman is doing them right and treating them right, cool. Brothers want to go overseas and skip all the bull crap that they feel that they have been through over here or whatever, cool, man. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I do think the demographic that's described, Cujo, a lot of times it sounds like, I'm not saying that it is, it does sound like the same crowd that we say watches like the Fresh and Fits types. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it comes off as, right? And I would agree with Cal on that, to where brothers just gotta listen, man. If you can't get no kind of play from a woman, you just need to try harder, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You need to do some self inventory.
You need to get therapy.
Is there some see?
No, for no real talk, bro. Like if some of them niggas, if you're socially awkward, bro, and you can't talk to a woman and like none to get no type of play, well, you just like that. I feel like sometimes that's what it be. Like therapy.
I'm gonna say something. Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick, man, because I don't know where Boom was at in high school.
I said, nigga, that's the crib. That's crazy.
You're right. When I was in high school, like I lost my virginity when I was 17, right? And I honestly think I lost it to a girl who felt bad for me, right? Like this brother right here.
That's the worst.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the worst.
But I'm being transparent though, right?
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
This is in hindsight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I didn't start getting any kind of play till I was like 19. Like 19 through 24, like wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, we here now. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing about being socially awkward, man. Like it took me a while to figure it out, but brothers got to learn to use that to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're socially awkward or you don't have like them social skills to like initiate conversation, stuff like that. Some chicks like shy dudes. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Brothers just haven't picked up on that. That could be a form of game.
These niggas ran overseas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but
and I'm with
I'm gonna say
Why you saying like it's a sport though?
Man. I got one more part about that too, bro. Go ahead, finish that. I'm gonna go after you.
I was just gonna give out a little game, and brothers just gotta learn how to use that to their advantage, bro. Like if you feel like you socially awkward or can't initiate a conversation or whatever, learn how to use that as a strategy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you may not realize it now, but there might be a female out there that really likes that about you.
I just think there's a reason why. I think there's a reason why escort services exist. Like everybody ain't comfortable in their skin like that, bro. You gotta understand that, bro. And a lot of times, bro, dealing with a nigga with money, bro. Why do I have to spend all this time and energy in trying to get this woman when I can go buy me a bitch? That's that could be their mentality, but you know what I'm saying? And we look at it like it's lame, but if I got money, but I can go do this. Right. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I go do it?
Them same niggas they don't have to go overseas. Like for the percentage I'm talking about, like they could go to the booty club and literally maybe they might score. Like, you got money, nigga. Like, the fuck.
Money,
like,
yeah, bro. Money does a whole lot, bro. Like, you know, and I think some of those brothers probably, like y'all say, was lame in school and shit. So, you know, this is their way out, and you know, it's working for them. I don't know. You can't knock them. You know,
I was gonna say too.
look,
There's
we got
not,
a
there's not no.
Cujo, you got to start running these topics by us, man.
There's not no one way to get a female either. You know what I'm saying?
No, I like these topics.
There's
Yeah.
several
No,
different
man,
ways.
come
Like, you know
on.
what I'm saying? You got some people that are super bold, super confident, and they'll just step up to any female and just initiate conversation. You know what I'm saying? You got some guys that are a little bit more shy and not as outspoken or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To me, you just gotta find your lane. I guess that's the point that I'm trying to get at. You just gotta find your lane. You gotta find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's and I think last bar, boom. I think the lowest, and this is just some free game, bro. To me, like the lowest, most basic strategy to pull a female, bro, just ask her questions, man. People love to talk about themselves. You know what I'm saying? If you can just think of questions to get a chick to talk about, oh man, where'd you get your nails done? You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, boom, boom. Where'd you get your hair done? Whatever, right? Just get them to talk, man. Like, oh damn, he's showing some type of interest in me. You know what I'm saying? Like that breaks the ice all the time. You know what I mean? But like I said, there's no one way to get a female, and I just think brothers just haven't got hip to that fact. And maybe some of these guys didn't have nobody. They didn't have an older brother or older cousin or homeboy or something or uncle to turn them on to game like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my take, man.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I'm only clowning these niggas because niggas don't want to keep it real.
They
Like,
lames. Yeah.
If niggas is just honest as to the reason as to why we see a large demographic of this happening, niggas was lame. Niggas had a hard time getting
Right.
butt.
That's a fact.
Again, like I said, niggas got desperate.
But like, you can be, but that's what I understand. Boom, like,
And
that's why he
niggas
said
lying
they.
about it.
Yeah, they playing overseas when this girl's out here struggling that will talk to you because they're struggling, and then
See, now I gotta
give
play
you the
devil's
pussy.
advocate again, man. I gotta
Go
play
ahead,
devil's
go ahead.
Yeah, man. I got to, man. So we can balance this comfort. They're making these niggas sound like they're fucking
Like borderline
man.
serial killers, Cujo. Like,
Yeah, like
No,
all these niggas is doing
I
is
gotta
going
say
some-
though, I think
Yeah.
these guys are
Wow.
biting off more than they can chew, and they really don't know what they're signing up for. A lot of them.
Okay, I mean the thing is though, like I said, man, most of them aren't going to. They're not going to Russia. They're not going to Germany. They're not going to Uzbekistan, or they're going to the Caribbean, bro. They're going to Central and South America. They're going to Africa. So they could be going to Ghana. They could be going to Cuba. They could be going to
They're
Belize
still
or
not from
Panama.
over there.
Yeah, huh?
They're still not from over there. Like you can
What do you
never.
mean? What do you mean by that? They're still not from over there. What do you mean by that?
Like they're not from there, right? Their passport. They're from here.
Yeah, but they're black and they're American and they're going out there and they're
Yeah, but
getting-
there's gonna be different cultures that you're not familiar with. You're not gonna know completely what you're signing up for.
See. Okay, this is the thing though, right? Black people historically are already made up of 100,000,001 things in general, right? So there is no clear cut when it comes to ethnicity or when it comes to language. There are multiple ethnic groups. There are ethnic groups within ethnic groups that speak different languages but are the same ethnic group. So that's not really something we have to care about in this day and age, bro. I'm not the only Caribbean. Like where I'm from, like I'm Haitian. We're not the only ones that speak Creole, right? So if I go to another English-speaking Caribbean country, there might be words that are interchangeable that I could understand, and we could talk among each other, but we don't speak the same Creole. That doesn't mean it's gonna stop me from dealing with someone just because we speak a different type of Creolized French. That's just not gonna happen. It's still Creole at the end of the day. Same thing with Spanish. If you learn Spanish, right? If you learn Creole, if you learn Patois, bro, you could go over there, bro, and it would not be an issue. It's been happening so many times. It's been happening across decades and generations, bro. Black people from other countries have been here since the 1700s. We've been mixing and fucking around for I don't know how long. So if you think brothers just going over there, I don't know what's going on. We're so different vastly. I can't deal with you. Hell no, bro. Whoop-de-doo. Like you eat rice and beans I got
It's easier to learn
niggas here
Spanish.
got gumbo and you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, do you think that's gonna stop niggas? No, bro. Like, stop. A fat ass and curly hair. Oh yeah, you speak Spanish, so I'm not finna fuck with you. We're different culturally. Nigga, please.
Are you
Like,
talking about tradition?
I think he's talking about the
traditional-
cuss. I think Marabi's talking about the
if we're talking
customs
about
of these
customs,
cultures.
Yeah.
if we're talking about customs, even then it's still similarities, right? There's still enough similarities to where we can deal. Like if I talk about Louisiana, where Lucci's from, bro, hella Haitians went down there, bro. Hella Afro Latinos went down there, bro. A big part of why jazz was made the way it was because of Haitians going over there, was because of Afro Cubans going over there and infusing their version of jazz with the jazz we hear currently, bro. So a lot of our cultures tend to already be culturally the same in a lot of regards anyway. It's not vastly that much different from each other. Now, if you're talking about marriage, right? If you're talking about being marriageable and wanting to be in a relationships, that has more to do with societal things, right? Which is why black people here don't tend to get married a lot on average. That's something completely different. But if we're talking about culturally, bruh, no, it's not really all that different. Like, respectfully, it's just not. If we're talking about historically, no, like it's not. Like I said, I'm Haitian, bro. I've dealt with black women from all type of backgrounds, bro. American black women, Caribbean black women, African women, all types, bro. There was never an issue as far as being integrated into the family long term, especially if you learn their language, you learn their customs, bro. They don't give a damn, bro. Like, they don't care. Like, that's not a major issue at all. A lot of my ancestry comes from there anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Like I said, though, at the end of the day, we got to wrap the show up. These brothers are going overseas, bro. They're forming connections with people. It's not even just about getting women anyway. A lot of these brothers are going over there. They're starting businesses, right? They're networking with black people overseas. They're showing you a side where, you know what I'm saying, you might not necessarily get to see because of Western media's portrayal of third world countries. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about that, bro. It's also about business as well. It's also about learning languages as well. It's also about commerce and trade. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about, you know what I'm saying, getting pussy. Now, if that's something they're getting, then that's a bonus. You know, it is what it is. But like I said, man, it's just different experiences, bro. That's really all it is. It's not necessarily about being better, because shit ain't 100% perfect over there. But it is for sure different. And as black men, bro, if you know anything about black men historically, bro, we go everywhere, man. We mix with all type of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing it for so long, it does not matter. Like, at this point, anyone complaining about that shit or crying about that shit, bro, you don't know history, for real. Respectfully, we've been doing that shit for 100 million plus thousand years now, man. This is why Europe looks the way it looks. This is why North Africa looks the way it looks. It is what it is, man. We've been mixing with all type of people for decades now and ages, despite speaking different languages and everything. So that's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop brothers from saying, hey man, listen, man, you look good. You come from another nation. I'm finna learn your language. I'm finna learn your customs. I'm finna integrate into your family. I'm finna marry into your family. And I'm gonna deal with you. Now, some of them, they come back here to the States. Some of them, they stay over there long term. Okay, that's your choice. It is what it is. The demographic of brothers who don't get pussy, that don't get women, you can't go over there and think it's gonna be any different. I'm a Caribbean man, bro. Like, they don't necessarily like shy men, especially if they're the ones approaching you, because they do.
Yeah. And I was gonna say too, I think one element nobody's brought up, Cujo, this backs up your point too, is a lot of people, they love Americans in these other countries.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've read this, even what's my boy James Baldwin, right? Like, back in the day,
they love the passport.
Like him, like a lot of black
love
artists,
American black people, bro.
Yeah, a lot of black artists. This dates back to like the 50s and 60s. Were like retiring over, like in France and Germany and parts of Asia, because black people were treated better than they were in the States. You know what I'm saying? Plus, a lot of foreigners have an obsession. Yeah, plus a lot of foreigners have an obsession with American culture as well. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it works out. I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it at all.
From Miles Davis to Fela Kuti to Bob Marley, like, bro, niggas been going back and forth and traveling and fall in love with American black people for I don't know how long, bro. From hip hop to jazz to soul to neo soul, bro, to way gumbo's cooked here, to the dances, all that, bro. We've been mixing in with each other for forever, bro. So yeah, some of them might like the money and the passport and blah blah blah. We get it, bro. But that's another narrative I want to dispel as well. A lot of these brothers are dealing with black women who are also very educated in these countries too, bro. They have PhDs, they have bachelors, you know what I'm saying? They might be doctors or teachers. They might be working in the healthcare industry, you know what I'm saying? And if you work overseas, bro, you work in the healthcare industry, bro, that is good money, bro. Like you set for life over there, you know what I'm saying? You are good. It's not just they're looking in the shanty towns and grabbing up women. Hey man, you're broke and poor and you got a fat ass, so I'm finna take care of you. No, like it doesn't happen like that, bro. That is not, it's not a movie, bro. This is not no damn movie, man.
Stupid.
My parents didn't even meet like that. So if you think you finna go over to another, you finna go to Brazil, you finna go to the hood, the favelas, and yeah, man.
You get robbed. Fuck out of there, bro.
You poor and you know what I'm saying, you look good, you know, you barely got sandals on. Yeah, let me take care of you. Just no, man.
No, that's not.
That's not how it works,
crazy.
Man.
You got sandals on.
Yeah, like it's not a movie, man. So listen, man. Shout out to the Passport Bros, man. Right. I'm not mad at what them brothers are doing. They can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I know brothers was gonna. That's why I brought the topic because I knew brothers would have different.
But Cujo, it's still crazy for niggas. Like you said, pussy's a bonus. If niggas is just going over to get pussy, that's still crazy, bro. There's so much women in America, bro. That's just like I'm like,
hey,
what?
It's so easy to come by.
It is, but listen, man. If you got so much that you're like, man, listen, man, I don't care for this shit over here. That's cool. And you just want to go somewhere else, I'm not mad at that, bro. Them women over there.
You're saying you prestige, then you want to restart?
Hey, man, yeah. Shit, some of them, they look that good, bro. It's like, man, listen,
bro. If I got money, I'm not flying overseas. It'd be like, yeah, let me go overseas and just go get some. Let me go get some pussy because I'm socially awkward. I can't.
I am for sure.
I can't. No, what I'm saying is like if I'm socially awkward, let me just go over and I got all this money. I'm not about to just. I'm gonna go fly over here. I'm socially awkward. I got this pussy. No, nigga, it's bitches over here struggling. No, what the fuck? You can easily talk to one of them girls and they gonna still treat you the fucking same.
Now all of them aren't the same, but like I said,
well, not all of them are the same. But pussy.
Like
if you just want the pussy, it's not that hard. Like, god damn.
You can't
now,
be
for the niggas that's going for relationships,
you can't be so shy.
And then I also agree with that.
Yeah.
Thanos about the shy shit because sometimes girls do like guys that's quiet and mysterious, and like okay, why he? Because they look at it as like why he not talking? Why he not? You know what I'm saying? Right, and especially if you group around a group of men that kind of are like flashy or they seem like they kind of cool and you cool but you just shy. You know what I'm saying? Like why you not talking with? They might approach you. So like you gotta play the shyness too. So like I said, it's 50-50. I understand what you're saying though. Some people go around there for other reasons.
Yeah. Hey man, we gotta definitely wrap this up. Might have to finish this up in the Discord, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to the Passport Bros, man. Shout out to Fabolous. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
No shout out.
Shout out Biggs. Shout out Gold.
Right, that shout out is from Cujo alone, not from Isui Pod.
Shout out to the series finale of Snowfall.
Uncle Jerome. You ain't shouting out Tommy. Fuck Tommy.
Network, Tommy.
Nah, fuck him.
And shout out to Tommy.
Luther 50. You know what I'm saying? What he got going on? That's a black with his TV
show. Shout out to Tyreek, man.
Who the captain talk, man? We can talk about this in the Discord, man. Join the Discord, man.
Hey, please.
We're gonna finish this in the core.
Can we please, hey, Kuja, really quick.
Oh my God.
To sign us out, really quick. No, because I would like to follow what Cujo was presenting to sign us out of here. But number one, Marabi, could you make sure that you link the link to our Discord in the description?
That's a fact.
One. We would definitely love.
All right. Yeah.
So we would definitely love and appreciate everybody who pulls up. You see what I'm saying? If y'all heard the the show and everything else like that. Oh, I disagree with Marabi. He's a numbnut. Oh, Cal, why is he so aggressive?
Brother, you cut out, brother. Oh, there you good now.
No, he's good.
Why is Cal so aggressive with everything that he's saying? Because I mean, what I say, surely do. Always will. Well, why does Lucci love Power so much? Power is out.
Man, we out of here, man. We out of here.
Hold on. Special thanks to Cujo for hosting this thing, doing a phenomenal situation as he normally does. Marabi, thank you for making sure that you were damn near the engineer of the shit on StreamYard. And Lucci, always, my brother, thank you for being the business mind that you are and making sure all this shit also runs smoothly. See what I'm saying? Love all your brothers. Really appreciate y'all. With that being said, shit. Cool J, when we go into the Discord, you want to sign us out?
Hell yeah, we finna head over to the Discord, man. Is We Pod Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Another classic show. This is a 3-hour plus show, man. There's so much content, man, to sit through, man. So much, man. So like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to Brothers at Fourth Round Podcast as well. Got a bevy of interviews on the battle rap side. You know what I'm saying? We kind of cover a lot of shit, man. We cover a lot of ground when it comes to battle rap and just, you know what I'm saying, pop culture topics aside, man. You know what I'm saying? We diverse over here, man. Brothers is different, man. So shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, finna link the Discord so, you know, the fans and the listeners could join in, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever, man.
It's up to audio hydration and
yeah, man. Shout out Body Bags, man. Audio hydration, man.
Yeah, pull up over there if you wanna see when you get
part of my back podcast.
Dope beats and shit. Also, yeah, I know y'all play beats in y'all background, so holla at me. My homie, we got a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? And that might be like elevator smooth type music that y'all can have with y'all podcast. We can, you know what I'm saying? Some of them we'll shoot to y'all for free. Some of them's like, all right. Some of them we might do a little price, but you know, just to collab. You know, it's a fire episode though. I like this one.
Yeah, it was dope, man. Shout out the viewers and the listeners, and shout out Milk, man. The power of Milk.
The milkman shit.
Get your calcium, man. Get your calcium.
I can't even listen. I can't even talk to a white. I can't even say hi to a white girl no tomorrow. That's gonna pop up my head.
Hey man, we out, man. We out, man. Hey, salute to any black man. Listen, man, you can be with whoever you want at the end of the day, black man. We not policing, man, but just be careful, man. That's all we saying, man. Don't call the police, man. We out of here, man. Marabi, you know what I'm saying? You know what to do, brother.